dancing all in the videos, not being up all game, not talking about what you want to talk about. Listen to him, me, you and her. You and her, she get with me and him, and we can kick it every weekend. And him and her, she leave me and you, and we can Netflix and chill like we do. It's just him, me, you and her. Yeah. It's just him, me, you and her. Yeah. It's just him, me, you and her. Yeah. It's just him, me, you and her. This for the guys behind bars who feel they lost they thunder. They ain't seen the outside since some beeping them. I got cash, but don't flash, so baby, place your order. She want Beyonce lemonade and flip Michigan water. You love your chick and it's sad, cause she can't stand you. Call your chick Troy Ash, she bustin' on camera. Got shooters, nerve niggas that get mean, that leave arms spread like it's 9:15. I used to have dreams of working for MTA, till the street said, Nico, you should go a different way. It's here in 401, but you can get a different cake. Your jump shot is cool, your handle is okay, but the rock that we can pass, that talent don't go away. Then the block start bubbling, money started coming in. Even seen the feet of a fiend ringing up a mother in. Never knew that all that shit would cause some trouble. You and her, she get with me and him, and we can kick it every weekend. And him and her, she leave me and you, and we can Netflix and chill like we do. It's just him, me, you and her. Yeah. It's just him, me, you and her. Yeah. It's just him, me, you and her. Yeah. It's just him, me, you and her.
Go ahead, Dave. Let me hear some bars, kid.
Yeah. Harlem on the rise. Y'all don't want no problem with us, guys.
Oh, we are back.
We back. I missed you. I know we haven't seen each other forever. It's been weeks, right? Tay Rosenberg. Tay Rosenberg.
3 weeks gone, and now we are back. Good to be here.
It's been a minute.
Sure.
I want to just say to everybody, because I know David had mentioned to me before about like there's people who watch on YouTube and watch us live, and they're not really understanding like why we're on our phones and looking down. Periodically, we will look down at our phones because we do have people who are watching us live on Facebook, and we do interact with our viewers. I know, David, you watching on YouTube or you watching?
I check it out on YouTube.
Dave checks it out on YouTube. He interacts with our YouTube viewers. So we just want to let everybody know we're not, ignoring y'all or nothing like that by looking at our phones. We actually, this is a interactive podcast.
Shows for the people.
For the people. For us, by us.
It's for the people, baby. What's going on? How y'all been?
Good.
As usual, Vic is here. Hit me her podcast, 7 o'clock. We're a little late today because of 2 people. I'm not going to name no names.
Don't do that. We a team.
But, they from Jersey. So, we're a little late, but we're going to fix it. Vic is here as usual to my left.
Tay Rosenberg. Hi, guys.
To her left.
Oh, what's up, LL Cool Dave? I'm here with y'all. Y'all already know.
LL Cool Dave.
And to his left.
You know it, the one and only L Stacks in the building.
Yes.
It's good to be here.
It's very good to be here. All right, well, we want to start off with 21 years ago, yesterday on March 9th, my favorite rapper was gunned down. And as you can see, most of us got on Biggie shirts today, and that's what we've been advertising for the last week or so. So we're going to do this show for Biggie. And we want to start out with a little BIG small talk. What's going on? And Lauren, what's your thoughts on Biggie?
My thoughts on Biggie? I was actually living in Brooklyn at the time when
that's the
when we
segue.
lost,
yeah. Where were you when it happened?
I was living in Brooklyn. I was living in Bushwick on Bushwick Avenue, and I remember getting a call actually from one of my best friends, Sean, and it was pretty devastating. It was like, dang, we losing another great one. I remember when they rolled down Gates
I think it was Gates.
Yeah, Gates with him, and everybody was playing the music. It was nice to see that everybody came out for him and celebrated, but it's just like, we got to stop having to do this all together. That's how I feel. Definitely missed, you know. To me, in my opinion, he didn't get to make enough music.
That's to me, that's his only flaw, that he didn't get to make more music.
And that's not his fault.
No, it's not his fault.
You know what? Can I just jump in on that one? Because
you was next.
I love Biggie. You know what I'm saying? I don't want anybody to mistake what I'm about to say.
Here we go.
But basically on what these two, you already know. Sure. But basically,
Biggie Smalls was the illest.
Like, nobody is ever going to deny his impact, his creativity, his ability to just move the crowd. We understand that he was talented. Unfortunately, I don't have him in my top 5. And the sole reason for that, yes, and let me explain, because I know when you say that,
blasphemy.
And I know. It's like you in Brooklyn. Like, how dare you? Like, listen, and it isn't because Biggie wasn't talented.
So what is it?
He don't have a big enough catalog.
So let me ask you a question.
Talk to me.
So let's say you smoked weed. For those listening, David Bernstein does not smoke weed.
No, I don't.
Okay.
He doesn't even drink.
You would prefer 5 pounds of garbage over a pound of some shit?
Absolutely not.
Right. That's crazy. So you'll take quantity over quality.
No, I'm always going to take quality over quantity, but I can tell you that there are other guys, like Nas. Nas is going to give you a significant amount of quality music. You're going to take Jay. Jay is going to give you a significant amount of quality music. I'm not putting, and no knock to Big Pun, because I do think he's talented, but, you know, based on my criterias, certain guys just would not make it, because the guys ahead of them are not just talented, but their catalog is bigger. That's just it. And then Big definitely put out, like, his Life After Death, Ready to Die, they're classics, but the same could be said about Illmatic, and it was written.
Facts.
So, but when you have Stillmatic and the other albums after that, and we're still comparing it simply to the 2 albums that Big got, it's kind of like, but he's great. I'm not.
Well, he's the greatest ever to me.
And I can respect that.
Every March 9th that comes up, I play Life After Death, and I actually dead ass cry in my car when certain songs come on. Like, Big was my favorite.
It was your favorite rapper.
Like, his clarity.
Overall.
Overall, he is my favorite rapper ever.
It's hard for me to say really who's.
I mean, his clarity is like, you can understand every single word he says. Like, he's clear, his delivery, his flow. He rapped for the ladies. He rapped for the thugs. He rapped for you and your woman. It's nothing he didn't cover. Like I said, his only flaw was that he didn't get to put out more music. And I feel like one of our greats was like taken from us before he even got, like, he was there, but he didn't get to go there, to the moon.
That would have been nice to see.
I think that, you know, Biggie he's definitely in my top 5. He's in my top 3. He's in my top 2.
Biggie.
Yeah. Biggie. But I think what's missing most is that he was a storyteller. Like, he painted a picture for you. Like, it was just like you was there with him doing whatever he was doing or was going through. Like, we don't get that. We don't get that.
No, we don't.
And not many people can do that or keep you intrigued into the music. Like, you wanna, like, there's not a song that I want to skip on a Biggie album.
All right, that's one of our topics. So where were you when you heard the news that we lost Biggie?
I was actually at home in the Bronx. Like, it was like a time that was like frozen for me, because I was like, world stop. Like, wow, what just happened? I was like, no, that's impossible. Like, who would want to take that from us? I just felt like I instantly was mourning at that. I was like, wow. That's crazy. Like, I immediately got my CDs and I was like, no,
Yeah.
these are like sacred to me. Like they can't be scratched. They can't be broken. I was like, oh, hell no. This is like memorabilia.
I was in disbelief. Like,
yeah, I didn't believe it. Because, you know, back then we didn't have the internet.
Yeah.
So it was just hearsay. Like,
right.
yo, Biggie died. Like,
Everybody
yo,
was tuned into the radio.
Yeah,
like,
no.
what's
They
happening?
They actually had it on
97. It was on 97, right?
I was on. Remember MTV News would come
MTV
on.
News, yes,
with that
yes.
20-minute
Breaking
breaking
news.
news.
Breaking news.
So I think once you heard it there, you knew it was official.
That next day going to school, I remember I got the Post, I got the Daily, I got them all, and I just like it hurt, B. Like that to this day, like I tell you, March 9th, riding to work the other morning, like I was in my car crying. Like certain songs literally make me cry when I hear it. Like he does that to me. And it ain't many that make me cry. Maybe DMX. Like certain songs can bring it, but it's just certain people. It's just, you know, but we'll get into that type of stuff. So everybody do me a favor, whoever's watching right now, please take some time to share this video in every single Facebook group that you're in. Share it on your personal page. Bring your friends in. Let them come and join in on the convo. If you want to call in, the number is 929-337-6559. And also, we're going to be, for those of you who constantly watch the show, you know what's going on. We play a game called How Much Do You Really Know? So today, we're going to play How Much Do You Really Know with you guys, and it's based on Biggie. So if you want to win a free t-shirt today, when you hear me drop that Biggie, call in, and I'm going to give you 3 questions, and if you answer all 3 of the questions correctly, you'll get a free t-shirt with our logo on the front.
What you gonna drop? What's the signal? Let them hear now.
The one I've been playing
all
all
right,
the time.
I was just checking.
When I've been playing.
Little big bro on his game.
When you hear, I'm sorry, I gotta turn it back. When you hear this, Biggie, call in, and I'm gonna give you 3 questions. You get all 3 of them right, you win a shirt. So this is How Much Do You Really Know, the Biggie version today.
All
so
right. What we got up next?
I guess we're gonna go into that.
Top 5. Yeah. Top 5 Biggie songs.
Top 5 Biggie songs.
Who's gonna go first?
Let the Biggie.
Nah, he did. Let me
finish. I want to go last.
So
Vic gotta go last. You go first.
So let me give you, and this is in no particular order.
Top 5, right?
Yeah.
Mine is
top 5 dead or alive, and that's just off 1 LP.
Hey.
So let me say, even these are my top 5, even though they're not in any particular order. But personally, I feel like you can't go wrong.
No, you can't.
With a top 5, but I'm gonna say One More Chance.
Which one? The remix.
Yeah. Well, I'm not only the client.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not only the client. I'm the player.
The smooth one. Yeah. With the video, right?
That joint. You know, that was it. 10 Crack Commandments. I don't sell drugs, never sold drugs. I definitely feel like they gave you know, he tell you, you know,
never
what
get
to
high
do.
On your own supply.
Right. So he walked you through, you know, the rules of the game.
He broke it down.
Yeah, definitely. That was a tutorial
for everybody.
Yeah. The next one is I Got a Story to Tell.
Yes.
When he was in the
Knicks joint crib.
Yo, that's another picture that he paint where you ain't even have to operate at that level, but I think a lot of people can relate.
Lose a major part to him, arm, leg.
Yo, that joint was crazy. Who Shot Ya? I think that was really at the at the height or that was a shot
at the height. That was
with him and Tupac.
Yeah, but that has to be one of the. And people say it wasn't, but I'm not gonna play that stupid shit. Right. That has to be one of the best subliminal diss songs ever.
Who Shot Ya?
Like, I didn't even have to mention your name, nigga. Like, who shot you?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And Notorious Thugs with Bone Thugs.
Yes.
I just, for something about...
and that's another thing. How you take somebody else's style and damn near do it better than them?
Oh, my God.
Like, he went in on that one. So those are my 5 right there, you know?
I'll go next.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. I won't take as long as David.
My fault. We were chatting. Though.
You know he always got to give an explanation. I'm just going to run through mine. And like David, they're not in any particular order. I got Warning. I got Who Shot You? I got 10 Crack Commandments.
Warning is serious.
Yeah, Warning was serious. One More Chance. The same one as
Everybody
David.
loves
Yeah,
One More
yeah,
Chance.
yeah. And Juicy. I had to put Juicy
Yeah.
on it. Because that was like, you know, that was it. When he came out with Juicy, it was like, it made you stop in your tracks and look and be like, take notice of him. And, you know, I know Diddy was behind a lot to do with that direction that he went in, but I think it was a smart move just to like put Big on the map and say,
Right.
look what's coming next.
Yeah, facts. What you got, Rose?
Okay, I got Who Shot Ya. That's one of mine. Juicy. And I love 10 Crack Commandments. Like that's my favorite. That's my favorite one. Like I could run that.
You sold crack too?
Nah.
Tell me he asked the wrong sister.
Put me on Front Street like that. Juicy, and I got a story to tell. That I love that.
All right. Well, mine is gonna be what's that one I was listening to this morning? The first song on when Ready to Die. Remember back in the days, and that one. The last 3 songs on Life After Death: Long Kiss. You're Nobody Till Somebody Kills You.
Yeah, that's the one.
Long Kiss, You're Nobody Till Somebody Kills You, and what's the other one? Pray for My Downfall.
People pray and pray for
that one, and Young G's, that was on the Forever album, on the Puff Daddy album. No, I'm sorry, the No Way Out album. On No Way, Puffy, Jay-Z, and Biggie. It's like, damn, it feels good to see people up on. I could, ask me any Biggie round. Ask me anyone else.
Bro, got it. You got it, bro. Nobody.
You got it.
You got it.
All right, so we're gonna start off with some talk to him Tay situations
Talk
right
to
now.
him, Tay.
Talk to him.
My damn thing. You got your letter?
Hold on, let me pull my letter up.
Talk to him, Tay is a good segment that we have, guys. With Tay, they send her secret letters and ask her for her advice. What you got for him today, Tay?
You gotta play my intro. Come on, do me right.
No, that's the end, sweetheart. I got this. Thank you.
I don't want to be.
Tell me how to do my
She's like,
job.
I want it at the beginning and the end.
Exactly. All right, so here goes my secret letter. Talk to him, Tay. Dear Tay, my girlfriend and I have been together for 3 years. I've always thought that we had amazing sex. I have no complaints at all, and she told me once before that I'm the best lover she's ever had. One night a few weeks ago, we had sex, and as usual, she had multiple orgasms. Shortly after, I dozed off and fell asleep. At some point, I rolled over in my sleep, and she was masturbating. Whoa. I was confused and felt like maybe I didn't satisfy her. She said that I do satisfy her, but now I can't seem to get that thought out of my head. What would a woman need to masturbate right after sex if she's satisfied? Because she ain't satisfied.
That's a lot.
Talk to him, sister.
She ain't satisfied. If she's masturbating again,
She might be greedy.
She might be greedy.
She might be a nympho.
Then you should know that. You gotta wear that ass out and put her to sleep.
But
Listen.
you can't do that every single time.
Dave, how
no.
much time you got for them, Dave? How many minutes of time you got, D?
You got what you say? Your Timbs, your Yankee hat,
I got
your
3
spatula.
minutes. The
You got 3 minutes.
You got 3. Listen,
But
man.
is it 3 good minutes?
That's on them. It's 3
Oh,
good for me.
That's why
man.
they masturbating.
Hey,
That's
listen.
why they masturbating.
I'm not against anybody. Listen. If you gonna masturbate, just tell me. I don't want to.
Catch you in the act.
I'd have turned been like, oh.
Oh, this what we doing? This what we
So
doing?
what does that
So
mean
what
to
you gonna do? What is that? You gonna be offended?
I'd have went down and probably ate the box or something. I'd be like, oh,
But
we
what
back
is your
at it?
thought process? Do you feel like she's not
Nah, it's
satisfied?
just some people like to get off. Like this is some people.
But then
like,
that means you didn't get her.
no,
on.
that just means that
If she had multiple orgasms, then
how many more you need?
She may be faking. She don't want to hurt
Nah,
his
ain't no
feelings.
fake. You don't fake multiple. You fake one and tell the nigga get off. You don't fake multiple. You fake multiple, you got issues. I ain't trying to hear that tell you. You're not gonna clean that up for her.
You
You're
listen.
not.
So what do you think is the problem then?
She might just be one of them greedy people. Some people I've done that before.
You've
Busted,
done what?
went off, and sometimes you just
Yeah.
I mean, a nut is a good feeling. Let's be real. Like,
Right.
who
of
don't like a
course,
nut?
But you want to get it with your partner, no?
I mean,
Nah, I
listen.
mean, but I'm okay with it.
Sometimes you wanna be in your own
but I
personal
think
space.
maybe to his ego, he was just big headed. Like it was something that she would never have to do. So when he caught it, kind of humbled him. But if you catch your partner masturbating,
But right after sex?
I don't
Right.
care.
That's why. I mean,
If
it's
he
one
was
thing to
sleeping, he said he rolled over, so he must have.
Right.
She must have knew. Maybe he didn't have it in him that night, and he went to sleep, and she was like, "Yo, I still got something in there, so I'm gonna go and
I
get
guess
that."
it feels like when you killed a monster, and you thought you killed the monster, and you walking away, and then
Right.
you turn
You
around,
thought
you're
you was a
like,
dragon
so like, I guess
You
it
thought
was
you
one
was
of
a
those.
dragon slayer.
Yeah,
You didn't
yeah,
slay
the
yeah.
dragon
nothing?
still was up. So
Yeah.
What's our comment saying? Leah said it's not that serious. She said, no need to feel confused. She probably just wanted more.
Yeah, and she knew if you tired, if you rolling over, and you notice she, first of all, you roll over and you notice she was missing, then you was tired. You was done. Like let her go and get that nut, and
Maybe Martha says some people just like to please themselves after they get
yeah,
pleased.
that's true. Because you know your body.
Because you know your body.
and it's a faster process. When you have sex, you literally can go the full 3 minutes. Masturbating, you can go like masturbating. You can because you know
you can control it.
Yeah, it's like
You know your
so-
body.
Yeah, you like.
And God
man.
forbid somebody call your phone while you trying to get one off.
Like, oh shit, mama, don't call
Mess
me.
up the whole rhythm, right?
Don't call me, mama. I'm
Decline.
busy. Yeah.
If your mama call you, that's it. It'll mess up the whole
If
thing.
she called me, I'm snapping. Listen. I'm in the hospital. I'm gonna call you back.
So Tay, what's the last word?
I think maybe it should just be a conversation, just for clarity. I don't know what she's thinking, but talk to her. Or help her out. Go there.
I
Do
think
what
if
Vic
you-
said.
Yeah, masturbate with her.
But
Go eat
here-
the box.
Here's the flip
Get
side. What if
nasty.
she don't want you to touch her? Like, what if it's just
Maybe it was
that moment? But now that would throw me off. Like if I see my partner masturbating, and then when I go to touch her,
Yeah.
she's like, nah, like yo, I need this for myself.
my me time.
I'd probably be
Then you sit in the corner like,
nah. I'm sitting there looking at her with a flashlight in her
right?
face.
Then like,
what
damn,
you
that's
thinking?
fucked up.
So that would bother me if she didn't want me to touch her while she was masturbating.
And that's talk to him, Tay.
Yes. Okay. Talk to him, Tay. Don't forget to you can always DM me. You can
Yeah.
always inbox me. You
Tay
can
Rosenberg.
Yes, or you can hit me up at him, me, you, her,
Gmail.
gmail.com and submit your secret letters.
You ain't gotta leave your name.
Yeah.
It's private.
And they are secret. Tay
Yes.
never tells us
Definitely.
who her.
Yeah, she
It's
never. She don't
anonymous.
even know the letter.
It's
until she
between
think.
me and you, boo.
I don't know
you.
till we get here.
So, like I said before, we are playing. How much do you really know with you guys today? And,
With the audience.
Yeah, with the audience. So you call in when you hear the sound. Let it be known. You call in and you win a free T-shirt. I'm gonna ask you 3 questions based on Biggie.
And it's cute too.
Yeah, you get the 3 answers right. When you hear this sound,
Biggie.
ooh, chill.
Come on, you gotta
Come on, you gotta give a little bit more, Vic.
You do it.
Woo.
So when you hear that sound,
Play
call
that
in
again.
929-337-6559. Can one of y'all put the number in the group for me?
I did.
And 3 questions, and you win a free T-shirt. So right
Come
now,
on, y'all. That's not hard at all.
we gonna
Who
do
don't know
one-
about Biggie?
Right now, we're gonna do our one gotta go. Oh, we got a
Oh,
call
we got a
already.
call. All right, they ready, yeah.
They ready.
Who's it, Erica?
Hey, boo, she in here somewhere. I saw her in the group.
Of course.
Of course. I knew it was Erica. I knew it.
Hey, boo.
Erica,
Yes, hi.
what's
Hey.
up,
How
man?
you doing?
Fine, what's going
How
on?
are you, David and Lauren and Tay? How y'all doing?
We
What's
good.
going-
We
what's
good.
going
How you
on, man? How
feeling?
you feeling?
I'm feeling fine.
Are you ready to
I
play?
just want to say hi because I have to call this to say hello.
Always.
Okay.
She always.
Always.
Erica, we appreciate your support always.
Hear me, you, her, and Erica.
Singing soon. I had to find a song that Hot Rod might not know.
Hot Rod, he probably working tonight. He probably driving the trains.
All right, you gonna keep watching. Make sure you share the video, Erica.
I will.
All right, thanks
Thanks
for
for
calling.
calling.
As
Thank you,
usual.
Erica.
Go watch it.
All right.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All
All
right.
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 Thank you.
All right. Bye.
All right, so right now we're gonna do One Gotta Go. Being that we doing hip hop and we doing greats and we doing
I wanna be-
tell me how to do
She's
my
like,
thing.
I
I felt like it was only right to go this route right here.
You heard that?
Yeah.
One gotta
I can't see that
go.
far.
You can see that far.
No, who's up in the top
All
right?
right, so
Tupac.
One Gotta Go for those of you listening on audio on iTunes and SoundCloud. We got Tupac, we got Eminem, we got Hove, and we got Nas.
What's
Lauren,
Why I
I
gotta
know
go
who
first?
ain't going for you.
That's
so.
right. Pac ain't going
All right,
nowhere.
so
I'm sorry.
obviously
I'm
we
sorry.
already know
Pac
that.
ain't going
Pac
nowhere.
Why
ain't
you got to
going
be sorry for Pac should not.
No, I'm just saying because he already Vic know me. He know.
Yeah.
Like
Pac should be
That's the one
solidified.
I cried. Like I cried like I knew him all my life
I was
when he died.
yeah,
I was
nigga.
devastated.
Get
That's
Damn.
terrible.
East Coast, nigga.
I'm dead because he's a Biggie fan. through
Yo,
and through.
let me get irate with you. Nah.
Damn, one gotta go. This is not.
Ain't that hard for me.
I can't do it. I'm gonna go. I gotta go Eminem. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
DB.
Yeah, M gotta go. And there's no not. He just gotta. I'm not getting rid of no. Nah.
Nobody
I
else.
can't get rid of Jay. They saying Jay in the comments. I
Who
can't
said
do
Jay?
it.
Who?
Black?
Jay?
Say
No.
Jay in the
If you
comments.
said Jay, please call in 929-337-6559. We're here.
Leah Hornsberry said, I don't even know hip hop like that, but I know this is not even cool. No one goes.
Yeah. Please call in if
Martha
you think
Kane
Jay
said
go.
Wait.
Eminem.
Before we take a call, I want to hear everybody.
Melvin said M. Tay, what you got?
Listen, y'all not gonna beat up on me. I can tell y'all that right now.
I know where you going.
My God,
I hope I know where you going.
I'm about to get a divorce for myself.
Who gotta go?
Jay-Z.
What in the...
Shots fired. Bang,
What?
bang,
What? You
bang,
got shot
bang,
noise?
bang.
You got shot noises?
Yo, get the shot.
Yeah, I don't have it prepared right now.
Bang, bang.
He wasn't
bang,
ready.
bang.
Nick said I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready for that one.
Sister, no explanations. We not doing explanations.
Yeah, good thing
yet.
you ain't gotta show your work.
Everybody
I
got to
need a
do their
small
bit.
explanation.
No, first do yours and then we'll talk about it. Who gotta go?
If you
If
say
it was
Eminem,
anybody but Eminem, Tupac would be gone. I'm gonna tell you right now. But M gotta go for me.
are you kidding me?
I'm not the greatest Tupac fan. There's not, to me, and it's just my opinion, I'm entitled to it. There's not one Tupac album I can listen to from front to back.
Hey, the show is over.
I can win.
It's been real.
David said, "The show is over."
Listen to me, honestly, listen to me.
I thought it was an earth.
I can make my own best of Tupac album because I do like him, and I can put together a bunch of songs that I like. But there's not one album from top to bottom where I'm gonna listen to.
Okay, but you
Maybe
just voted
Me
out
Against the
Eminem.
World.
I need you to respond. to
Hold
that.
on,
I voted
Machiavelli.
out Eminem
Nah,
too.
can't listen to
When
that
he was
album.
like, I
I'm
won't
skipping
deny
something.
We
you.
know you love Jay.
I'm
He
skipping
don't
something.
Love
like
Jay,
He
yeah.
don't
Cool, I
like
love
Tupac.
Jay.
And Nas.
I like Pac. He's just not one of my favorites.
Josh,
Right,
you
so
hear this?
Tupac gotta go.
No, Eminem got to go. Because I can't definitely not listen to a whole Eminem album.
I'm on your
He.
How you want his team? You got rid of Jay.
So what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you should be
yeah,
on a
yeah.
cross. You should be on a cross by yourself.
with that shit.
Yo,
You should be on a cross by yourself.
Yo, first of all, y'all belong together because he's getting rid of Pac and you getting rid
No,
of
I'm getting rid of
Jay.
M. I'm getting rid of M.
He said M.
I'm
Oh,
getting rid of M.
oh.
I'm getting rid of M.
But you
I said,
can't
no,
listen
if
to
it
the
was somebody-
entire Pac
No,
album?
not one.
I can't.
Not one.
Well, you know. that
Not one.
goes
I can
without
make my
saying.
own best of.
Wait a minute. Martha said I should get the bang bang. Dang, Martha.
Bang,
shit.
bang, bang.
I need security.
Come
to go
on,
home.
Jay is really right now. I mean,
Jay is iconic.
he's the
He
only
is
one
hip-hop.
left really telling stories, like you were saying about Biggie. Like that's to me, that's
Yeah,
all
but
we
he
got
just
left.
doesn't move me. He doesn't. I don't feel
But
it.
Nah, when I hear a
I
Jay
need to
song,
feel
new
it.
or
I need to
old,
feel
I
it.
feel at home. Like I'm at home with hip hop because I
Yeah.
don't really know what's. I'm gonna save that, but
Hold on. Let me jump. Can I
But
jump in
you-
here, please?
I gotta
Yeah, real
feel-
quick, real
music
quick. Go ahead,
is
you
like music. You gotta feel it. Like I just don't feel.
I agree.
Jay. Like,
but
he doesn't
Jay
do anything for
is
me.
the only person really on this list that we've grown with. Like we seen Reasonable
No,
Doubt
I will-
Jay.
I will give him
Like
100%
22
entrepreneur,
tunes.
Killed that
black
album.
businessman. I will give him that, but rapper, I just can't.
You talking about old Jay or Jay now, or
I'm
just
not-
all in
Jay,
general?
Jay now?
What'd he
Like,
say? What's
Jay
the
in
song?
the era with Biggie, they were my two favorite. But it's like as he's
So Reasonable Doubt and all of that,
yeah,
Black
So
Label,
I'm-
all of
those
that,
are
you
my
felt that.
Yeah, I felt that.
So I'm
but
not
now
black.
it's like,
I'm just OJ.
Yo, that album
That
411.
that.
444.
Like
444.
She
I
said
said 411. I'm sorry.
Exactly, look at
I'm
me.
thinking about game. Play
But-
with 411.
but the message in his music represents growth. It shows you where he was at versus
Where he
I
is
gotta
now.
feel it. I
now.
cannot. I have to feel it. I'm
But that's what a
sorry.
lot of people saying. They want, you still
Yo.
want Project J. I don't know. You gotta have growth.
I take them both.
Right. I'm
I
gonna
thought
take
Jay,
them both.
Jay wasn't going. M got to
Yeah.
go. And it ain't. And Leah said because it's M's white. I just can't
It's not because
relate
No,
to
no.
him. It's nothing about me and Eminem that relate other than we both
He's
like
a
hip-hop.
good lyricist,
Yeah,
and he
but
has
he's-
some good songs. But I
yeah,
feel
but
like what
you
you
know what
said
it
about
is?
Pac,
He's a
I can't listen
storyteller.
to. I can't
He's-
listen to a whole
Or that
Eminem album.
Technical, biblical, like I don't like that shit. Like
I can
like
listen to an entire
words.
M album. Like I like M, and just because we're removing M
Doesn't
M
mean-
is
right.
the fourth best like on this list. It isn't like we're removing him and he
Right.
goes to just trash. He's still legendary. He's
Notice,
still
notice
iconic.
nobody said the Queens nigga Nas.
Nah,
You know what I'm
Nas
saying?
is
Never.
a staple. He goes
Nas
nowhere.
goes
He's
nowhere.
ingrained
Illmatic,
in hip hop
Stillmatic.
fabric.
And it was first of all, it was written. Come on, man, go to sleep,
He
man.
goes nowhere.
But you
All
can't.
right, well,
Yeah.
I guess
It
with
is
that
what it
said,
is.
we're gonna go into our first topic, right?
Yes.
Hold on, real quick. For the person who said remove Jay, please call in.
Yeah.
We want to talk to.
There was two people who
We
said
want
it.
to talk to the fans. It's 929-337-6559. Call us and have conversation with us.
Yeah, don't be
Talk-
scared. This is a podcast for the people. Let's go.
Talking real topics with real people. We want to know what you think.
929-337-6559.
You already know.
All right. Well, with that said, we're gonna go into our first topic. It's like a perfect segue. What happened to hip hop?
Hip hop is watered down.
What happened to hip hop?
It is lost, and this is drug use.
Are we
of
like our
music.
parents and we just can't relate to
No,
like
and I'm gonna tell you why. We're not like our parents.
I'm just throwing it out there.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because when hip hop shifted from the 80s to the 90s, from my personal knowledge of it, I still fucked with the Run DMCs and the Cool Mo's and the LLs. Like I still rocked with them.
Right.
I wasn't the new kids saying, "Oh, I want to hear these old niggas," and like you know what I'm saying. Like they were still relevant.
They were still relevant.
Right,
I don't even consider
even-
that our parents' music.
Right. Well, even Curtis
parents
Blow
wasn't
and
listening to
Houdini,
none of
I
that.
was
Yeah.
still rocking Curtis Blow and Houdini. I was still
Houdini
rocking with
was
that.
like that.
You understand what I'm saying? Run DMC, still rocking with that. It wasn't a problem to me. Even when Redman and Mobb Deep and like those dudes it was still something to hold on. Now it's like if you say, "Oh well, I don't like hip hop now," oh, cause you old and you hating on, like no, y'all niggas is whack. Period. Like the shit is this little Trip and Little Buzz and Fred. Like this shit
Fred.
is
Fred, Little
it's like
Uzi.
Lil
no,
Uzi.
honestly, like where you from?
Leah says skinny jeans and sipping on syrup. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Hip hop.
For me, that's the problem. Like,
Hey, yo, time out. We not quoting Leah no more till she call in.
oh, Leah's
Leah,
been
you need to
banned.
call in.
Leah, for real, you've been watching
Well-
the show forever.
Call in, Leah.
For me, I just think like there's no message, there's no story. Like
Yes.
you can't even catch what they're saying. Like it's just a bunch of rhyming at the end. Like I got a dog, I'm a hog.
It's like what Vic said.
Yeah,
It's no story. I don't even understand how they pick a title
Like,
to their
who
song
are you?
because the like what are you? What is the
Literally,
topic
who
of your
are you?
song?
No,
are you?
Who are you?
and then not only
They don't
that,
announce themselves in the
No,
song.
who are you?
Talk about yourself, what you did, where you been, where you from.
DMX, I knew him. I knew his pain. I knew his mother band. I knew everything he went through.
Because he put it in his music.
This is what I'm saying. Who are you, first of all?
But number one, they don't have any story or messaging, and they're all
Everybody
talking
got a
about
story.
using drugs. I mean, they don't put it on their music.
Right.
They're all talking about using drugs, and they're, to me, I feel like drugging women and sexing women and just like slurring them out. Like it's I don't. Yeah, I can't get with it.
You awfully quiet over here.
Oh, he about to write a book right now.
I'm just
You just soaking
listening.
it in.
I'm just listening to what y'all saying.
Go ahead then.
Nah, I think for you go ahead.
No, go ahead, David.
I think it's just the evolution of music. I think music is constantly evolving. Some things that we will get, some things that we won't get. I feel like nowadays music is more driven by what can I create a catchy tune versus the extensive lyrical content that we grew up on. I'm not even saying that because I'm gonna be honest. There are times that I hear some songs like. I'm not a big Tekashi. I've never been a Tekashi 6ix9ine fan.
I like Tekashi.
But he definitely got something that
Yeah.
in the right place, you can appreciate the music. So I got to ask myself, are we dictating what these rappers rap about, or are they dictating our lifestyle?
No, they're dictating our lifestyle.
Tiffany said these kids are too high to talk about their pain.
I agree. They get high to avoid dealing with real life.
Brandon said we got the J. Cole's. That's true.
We
Kendrick
do,
Lamar's.
but they're
We
not
do.
even.
We do have a
but
selective few
They're
that
in
are
a different
sprinkled in.
lane. They
Yeah.
don't even get the attention that they deserve because it's so overflooded with this mumble rap. So it's like they're even looked at as alternative rap in a way because like the Kendrick Lamars, the J. Cole's, they're like over there. Like this whole Future, Little Uzi, Little Tay, Little Baby,
Tay.
everybody's little. Like I mean, like these niggas do not want to grow up.
None of these niggas is grown.
They don't want to grow up. They just throw a little caca. Little,
But here's the
like,
thing.
I don't know.
The reality of it is if people stop listening to them, they don't have an audience. There's clearly somebody out
It's the
there.
younger
It's the
kids.
I mean,
You
hip
know
hop
what
is a
it-
young
And
man's game.
we were the younger kids
it is a young-
listening to music that
But it
maybe
was something like.
But
yo,
you know what? I
know.
think when parents take the time, like we grew up and we was listening to our parents' music, right? Because everybody will tell you, my son is one of the biggest Wu-Tang fans out there.
Smart
he's,
kid.
Yeah, he's only 25 years old. He has a W, the Wu-Tang sign tattooed on his chest. He loved Wu-Tang. So I think it's about sometimes what they are actually exposed to. I mean, his father was a DJ, so he has that, you know, link to talk to him about music, as well as I know he talked to his godfather about music and very much into hip hop, and he likes the old school hip hop because it talk about.
I
like,
think.
Go ahead.
I
No.
think that the way music is going now and the streaming, it's like so fast. Like they're not focused on messaging. They're focused on like a party vibe, the beat. They're like, if it's a good beat,
it's about a party.
yeah, it's about like a good time, like a good beat. Like they're not making music that
Yeah,
you can
but
chill back, sit.
Do you not
Relax.
notice that the youth, like you know how some our music grow, like you could sit down and just listen to it.
Yeah, but
and-
that's not the music.
No, but check me out, and you could soak it in, and like every song my son turns up, every single song, is
There's no message.
nothing growing in your brain, like nothing you can relate to, nothing with these dudes.
They
about.
dumbing
Like
us
there's
down.
no
They
story you
dumbing
can
us
tell
down.
about.
Can I say something? There was a time where gangster rap dominated music, right? That we had that time. Then after that, it became more, you know, it shifted more to, yeah, we had the conscious phase. I remember we had, and I think that was before that actually with KRS-One. But we definitely, it's phases that we go through, right? So we had the gangster phase. And then like in the 90s, you had like the smooth. I remember Big being smooth, but hard, like, you know what I'm saying? And I know it's kind of like a contradiction, but he had that roughness to him, but he was a big.
Big, yes.
So
yes.
now that was the environment that everybody was trying to imitate. That's what they wanted to do. Now, remember it went to the South and you had T.I. and you had all these artists really emerging from the
Atlanta.
South. You had Outkast in them. Now we're starting to like it's music is going
I think
to
it's
flow
all
like
over the
that.
place now, though. It doesn't really. It's the South.
It's just not good. It's
just
the
not
music
good.
is. and
So
I'm
there's
not
no
saying
there's
it's-
no new artists.
No, I like A Boogie.
Okay.
I like Dave East.
Oh,
I like
Jay Electronica is fire.
Yeah, I like Don Q.
You just like New York rappers.
Yeah, I'm just
But I
so New York
honestly
biased.
think
no,
that,
I like 2 Chainz and dudes like that.
The South is kind of dominating rap.
I mean, they've been dominating for a long
For a
time.
long time
Yeah.
now.
For a long time
For a
now.
long time. Like
But
Atlanta,
it's just,
most
the
rappers
shit
come out
is-
of
like
Atlanta.
the Migos, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie like I don't
Everybody
like
turn
some
up.
of
Yeah,
their shit,
yeah, you
'cause
turn
some
up
of their
to they
shit. I
shit.
be in the car, you know what I'm saying? But 80% of this shit is garbage. Like it's garbage.
But if you really think about it, you really, even when you listening to those songs, you only really like, you know the hook, and then the rest of the song, I can't tell you
because I can't understand it.
I can't tell you any of their raps or lyrics of what they actually talking. My chick is bad and bougie. That's all I know.
What's that one? They'd be like yellow Ferrari like Pikachu. And they'd be like, and that's the only part I probably know.
Yellow Ferrari like Pikachu.
Yo, my son, if he heard me talking right now, he'll want to fight.
It would be
He'll
like
wanna
Drake.
fight right
Drake,
now.
like we have.
I like Drake. Oh, come on.
No,
I'm
Drake
big.
is-
Drake. Drake is all of that.
Word. Time out.
Drake
Time
is
out.
all of that.
Drake,
What?
lyrically,
Let's be real and let's talk.
If
I
you
don't know
start
if he-
coming
shit.
with this ghostwriter,
Hold on.
don't come
No,
with
I
that.
don't know if
Don't
he's
come
writing
for
I
his
mean,
own
some of
songs
that-
or
some of
not.
that too,
Don't
but-
do that one.
These people that they hold to these pedestals right now, the Drakes and all of them, Drake does not have a classic album.
good night. Hey,
Drake does not.
Good night.
Y'all be
I
saying-
said
repeat,
good night.
anybody can
Yes,
tell
he
me Drake
does.
does not have a classic
Views?
album.
You're bugging.
Views was
Drake has
all of
nothing
that.
can touch
Josh,
Illmatic, Life After Death, Ready to Die,
Yo, just
Infamous.
because time out.
He
Just
has
hold on,
no
Vic.
classic
Just because you
album.
feel like his album can't touch those albums.
has
Those
no
aren't
classic
the
album.
only albums
Most
that are
men say-
classics.
Yo,
Most
Nicki
men
Minaj-
say
like
that
modern
Drake is
age
trash.
Did
Like,
you-
Nicki Minaj don't even got a classic album. Modern age rappers do not own classic albums.
J. Cole don't have
They
a
have
classic.
classic songs.
J. Cole album isn't classic.
Nah, bro.
Somebody please call in.
Nope.
I'm being kidnapped by the loonies.
929-337-6559.
to test my gangster? Oh, that's my son. See, I told you.
Oh, you in trouble now.
Hear me your podcast. Who's calling?
Drake has fell off.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
I heard you say that if you heard me talk, if you had heard you listening to
You was probably going crazy in the house just now, right?
No. Let me say now the only thing that the reason why you don't
Talk
like
up a little bit.
Talk louder.
the reason why you don't like the songs is because you can't understand them. But there's a lot of backstory to them. There be like some songs they'll be talking about it. Like
Talking about what?
and
Give me one example.
All right, bet right, Little Baby, right, and
But I
You gotta
like
talk
Little
louder,
baby,
baby.
though. That's the one.
We could
like,
barely
where,
hear
you. That him?
yeah,
Yeah, I like him.
I know, yeah, and then he would he
Talk up.
talked
Use
about-
that voice that you use in the house.
What are you talking about?
You not loud
Your
enough,
voice.
baby. Talk louder.
Oh, sorry. What's it called? They Little Baby. He said he came from poverty. Now he's rich. So he basically you can't understand him, but he's talking about the
His struggle.
life in the song.
But what I'm saying, it's not clear. Like, it's just not clear.
Exactly. You
Right.
can't understand them.
Oh,
That's
but
the
you
thing.
can understand it.
They're not speaking our language. They're
You
not
can
speaking.
understand when
If I
you walk
have
to
to,
school.
if I have to
No rap for
rewind
you.
it
All right, I'll
like
see you
12
later. Thanks for
times,
calling
I
us.
don't want it.
Time out. The fact that, thank you for calling and appreciate that. The fact that J. Cole, born sinner.
Dave, I'm gonna be honest with you. Everybody tells me about Kendrick. What's the one? Pimp a Butterfly or some shit?
That's the name of the album.
That's the I think
I
that's
don't
the
know.
classic one from Kendrick. Lord knows I've tried.
Wait a minute.
And
The
I've
last one he
tried.
did.
I'm not a Kendrick fan.
I like the
I
last
like
album.
some stuff by him, but I'm not a Kendrick fan.
To me, that's not me. Drake is one of the
Like, these
few
dudes are
newer
not
rappers today that I
nice.
could listen to the whole album.
No, I like Drake when he
I think
was with rhyming, like when he did that song with Jay. He got a song with Rick Ross. Like when he's rhyming with people, that's when I could deal with Drake. Certain one-on-one I could, but he's just not.
Rick
you know
Ross is
what?
nice
I
too.
think,
Ross is
I think
nice.
that most men are hating on Drake because
I'm a fan of Drake. I'm supporting Drake, and the fact that he's missed, like, it's two different
He goes down
Vicks
as a
that we
great
get.
to you,
Who?
Drake.
I think
He
as
will be.
yeah, I think
He
as
will
he
be.
He's
continue
gonna
to
be on
build.
Mount Rushmore.
I think as he continue to
on
build,
your Mount Rushmore.
He's gonna be one of the greats.
I think as he continue to build his catalog, he will make a stronger argument.
Every album he comes out with is everybody loves it.
But you don't like Born Sinner.
I guess I'm spoiled because I got Illmatic. I got Capital Punishment. Hold that call. I got Capital Punishment. I got Only Built for Cuban Links. I got Infamous. I got Redman. The what? Like I got Wu-Tang.
still
not gonna get that.
Hold on. I got Black Rob, Life Story. I got Maze. Like
Black
I've been
Rob whole album,
spoiled. I've been spoiled with good, pure music. So anything less than that is I can't relate.
Then how do you miss out on Born Sinner by J.
Because
Cole?
I've listened to it and I can't listen to the whole thing. I just can't listen. I've been spoiled by
Hey,
good music.
we're about to pray for this brother. We're about to
Are
lay
they on the
hands on
line?
him.
Hey.
Oh God.
Hey, Erica.
Talk to us,
What's
Erica.
up, Erica?
Hi, Victor.
Yes, ma'am.
Was you talking about Aston Martin music?
Yeah. That's some more music
I
is cool.
I like that song too with Drake.
Drake and Ross, right? Yeah. I like it when he's rhyming with people. Oh, don't you do it.
Hey, what's
I
up?
like that song too, though. But
Thank-
you know what? I think we got hooked up to the dances when what's his name? What's that guy name? And he said, "Meet you in the yard going down."
Oh,
It's going down. Meet me in the...
Young Job.
Right.
Yeah, Young Jock. Yeah.
No, my
I
hip
think
hop.
we got hooked up in the dances.
Yeah.
well,
And
it was.
after that, we got lost. That's
We
it.
got lost.
Blame Soldier Boy. Thanks for calling, Erica.
I
Thanks,
think that is
Erica.
Blame,
right.
blame Soldier Boy with that
Right,
Superman shit.
Nah, listen, if you miss out, like, you talk about lyrical content and great albums, but then you miss out on J. Cole, something is not
Not
adding
that I
up.
haven't missed it. I just didn't
He
enjoy
just
it.
it
I
wasn't
I
for
didn't
him.
enjoy it.
My man don't like it either. He don't
See?
really care for J. Cole.
I just didn't enjoy it.
But listen, I don't care for Eminem, but I know his albums are legendary.
Not classic. They might call them classic, but they're not
Is
classic.
Dave
Not to
going
me.
into a coma? Are you?
Are you- are
You need
you
some
calling
water.
them- No, no,
You
no,
need some
but
water.
Are you calling them classic because the masses call them classic, or you
No,
feel like
because
it's
I
classic?
feel like they're classics.
I
I
don't.
listen to them.
All right,
I
well, that's it.
appreciate them. I see how
Everybody
they
got
go.
their own opinion, I guess.
That's cool.
But you got to find that a common ground. Like if
I
you're
like
talking
some
about
of the
lyrical
new stuff.
content,
I just
yeah.
don't like it though. You see this dude right here? Him right there, Biggie.
Biggie. Play it again.
Another call.
He want to play the How Much Do You Really Know game?
We ain't
Him-
talking
I
about
didn't,
Big
I didn't
L.
drop it yet.
Oh, okay.
Hit me your podcast. Who's calling?
This is Brandon, man.
Brandon, what's up, cuz?
What's going on?
What's up, Vic? Man, I can't agree with you, man. I
You
mean,
ain't got
that's
to.
right.
Go ahead.
Don't agree with
why,
him.
Why not, Brandon? Let me hear your argument. Go ahead.
I'm a hip hop dude, as you know. I was born in '83, but I grew up in the '90s. So
Right.
my favorite rapper was Nas. So I represent hip hop, but at the same time, you know just as well as I know, in the late '90s, everything changed after the beef,
Mm-hmm.
the battle.
Right.
Everything changed, and even New York itself stopped really caring about messages and music and stuff like that. And everything was about the hustle. Remember, Jigga, I'm a hustler. He said he even told Pac when he was battling back, "Oh, I'm gonna put all that thug stuff to an end." Remember? He said
Right. Yeah.
So then the South incorporated. Everybody in the South was a hustler and was a thug, but they hustle
Trap
different from New
music.
York. They don't stand on the block. They ride around in cars
Mm-hmm.
and stomp music and fast bass. The culture different. That's all it is.
Yeah, I
Now-
agree with that.
The culture has changed.
Now, I like Redman. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you the craziest thing. How the culture different. How High, my brother's favorite movie. It's a part in that joint when they was calling the chicks, they was calling them hoes or something like that.
Mhm.
And he said, "What you call me?" And he said, "I meant it in a good way." Gucci Mane would never say that. Gucci Mane would look at him and say, "You heard what I called you?"
Big facts.
That's the difference of the mentality down south versus up here. And like I said, and I was saying in the comments real quick, I'm going to hurry up with it. New York started off with DJ tables and sampling cuts from the 70s and 80s from popular
Not a
music and
sampler.
stuff. Down south, it wasn't about the DJs. It was about church bands and marching bands, live instruments. Right?
Right.
So everything was more phonetic and not more like sample-based and more lyrically based. You didn't have 5% Nation passing out flyers telling people to get educated down south. Right?
Facts.
That's the difference. So,
Thanks, Brandon.
still hip-hop.
But listen, do you understand where I'm coming from, though? Do you understand how I've been spoiled
No, he doesn't understand.
I understand. Yes, I was spoiled too with you.
He's like, I was spoiled with you.
So you know what it was to anticipate an album coming out. Like you don't even get the anticipation no more.
Illmatic is the greatest
Like you
album
couldn't
ever.
wait. Like you knew
What's the
Illmatic.
greatest album ever, Brandon?
Illmatic is the
Oh, yeah.
greatest
Like you
album
knew
ever.
it was written was coming out like April whatever, and you waited. Like there's no anticipation no more.
That's
I was
because,
music.
anticipating it was written when it was Taken in Blood. Come on.
but you gotta understand, marketing behind the music is totally different. Like street teams used to go
Oh no, I
heavy.
know the game's changed.
So, but we're penalizing the current artists in this time.
Thanks for calling,
To
Brandon.
me, they got it easier today. They have it easier.
They
today.
do.
They got social media.
But the excitement of the past was not having everything and just really relying on a
On
certain
a Clue tape.
Right.
Exclusive.
Jesus, that was it.
Exclusive.
But that's what we had. We had a limited amount of access, and when we knew that, like,
Remember,
people was
you had to
coming
work,
out.
wait till Friday night to DJ
Right.
Red Alert. Like
Right.
now it's
Now you can get DJ Red Alert. There'll be a DJ Red Alert
Clue's
station.
still on though. Clue's still on.
So it's just for me, it's evolved. But we gonna come back to that.
But-
J. Cole.
Going into our next topic, also what's changed is with the music, so has the fashion. Like, I just can't get with this whole skinny jeans, floral blouses,
floral for real. No, the floral pants.
and these dresses that these rappers are kilts. Kanye was in a kilt. Like, how did we get here? How I don't never want to share a pair of jeans between me and my man. Like that's not acceptable. If we
Listen, I understand that, you know, in the 90s, everybody, even the girls, like you take TLC, everybody was rocking the baggy. Everybody was wearing baggy. And now clothes are a little bit more fitted. And I actually like men who wear fitted jeans, but not skinny jeans. Like they shouldn't be baggy where somebody else could step in the pants, inside of the pants with you, but they definitely shouldn't be skinny.
Like look on the screen right now. Like
What is
like
that?
this is what
Who-
y'all call hip hop.
What?
No, that's
who's
not-
y'all?
I'm just saying. Who is this dude? Again?
Who is that?
Lil Uzi.
Little Uzi.
He got
he-
a purse in his
yeah,
hand?
yeah, and a choker.
But this is the problem. He does not represent hip hop as a whole.
Yes, he does.
It does.
He doesn't
Yes,
represent
today in this
hip-
day and age, yes, he does.
As a whole, no.
No.
Today in 2019,
But you don't see Drake in them.
This is hip
Yeah,
hop.
you don't
like
see Drake
that.
like that.
No,
you don't
but-
see J.
Well,
Cole
you got an
like that.
exception of a few.
but
You got
also,
more
No,
more
I think
artists.
that's the exception of
Yeah.
the few. I think there's a few
of-
artists
of
out
that-
there that are dressing like that. I mean, I've seen what's his name, Young Thug, and
I got more.
ASAP Rocky has even wore some
don't
questionable
yeah,
see-
but
outfits.
I think
You don't
to
see
the
Dave East dressing like that. Like, listen, for all the guys you see dressing like that, I guarantee you'll see 20 other guys who are in the same sport
but
who
the
don't dress
jeans
like
are
that.
getting
Oh, we
smaller.
got a
They're-
caller.
They're
He said the
tailoring.
jeans are getting
They're
small.
tailoring. They don't even. There's no flare jeans. There's no boot cut.
It's,
like
it's
they
fashion.
want it.
Fashion is
call him.
evolving.
We
I
gotta
don't
call it,
get
y'all.
Mm-mm, that's not
Brandon again.
Brandon, what's up? I know you're not about to defend this bullshit.
No, I ain't about to
All
defend No.
Brandon was raising his.
You women for dressing your kids like this, not letting the man be in the house, so I'm out. You know, move me out, boo your mom, I'm out.
He said, "I'm out."
What? You
Thanks,
saying because a
Brandon.
man is not in the household?
Yo, listen, you're gonna see a handful. This is the problem.
Here we
There are a
go.
couple of artists who you see out here dressing a certain way, and somehow they represent the entire culture, which is a completely false narrative. But
Okay.
we tend to look at it like, yeah, you're wearing tighter jeans, but as music evolves, so does fashion. These things go hand
David,
in
this
hand.
is
But I
not
wanna know
fashion. A
who-
man
To-
should not
listen.
wear a blouse and carry a purse and
That
wear
is
tight
that
ass
is your
jeans.
idea, right? But everybody isn't doing that. But people are
Dave, let me ask you something.
I'm not dressing like that.
No, not
He's
you.
saying he's not condoning.
Dave,
you
you're not
saying
gonna
you're
allow
not
your son to
condoning
walk out
it,
the
right?
house like that.
No,
right?
but
any
I,
of your boys, you're
no,
not gonna let them
but
walk
what
out
I'm
like that,
saying
right?
is I understand that as music continues to evolve and
Mm-hmm.
times continue to change, things that artists weren't willing to do back then. Some guys are just doing this honestly to stand out, to be different.
But that's
But everybody isn't doing it.
different.
So when you had a conversation about hip hop as a whole, and you show these guys, why we not showing Dave East? Why we not showing J. Cole? Why we not showing the countless hip hop artists?
But we can show them too. But we're talking about the emasculation that's
Which is
going on with
actually
this
was
shit.
something that you was very concerned about.
Here's my problem.
The emasculation of the black man.
Who approved this? Like, why do they feel comfortable that they
approve it themselves?
I mean, when did floral blouses and taco meat
Yo, listen,
the trend?
if it was that prevalent, you would see everybody dressing like that.
But David, at one point, it was
it's a lot.
Massive.
I think it's a lot of
like,
that
you
generation.
remember when that shift happened? Like, it started from Jim Jones with the skinny jeans. Then they got a little skinnier. They got a little less, and it just went out the window. I remember when dudes was wearing them shits to the point you could see their calves in the jeans. You remember that, right?
I do.
And
man.
everything was so just tight. And a man, it's just certain things. Like my boys, like my oldest son, I said, he wears slim fit clothing. That's the furthest he's going. He like his stuff because he's tall, he's slim fit. Eliza dresses like me, hoodies, jeans, sweats. Like, they just haven't gotten, nor would I allow them to walk out the house.
But let
like
me
that.
ask you this, because in our era, we did still have, our parents had an issue with how
The baggy jeans?
Yes.
Oh, we looked crazy.
Wait a minute, but the baggy jeans, not only that, but then it transitioned to the pants below the butt. We did that, and that was not acceptable.
No.
So in every generation, there's something like, what?
But we
the
kind of still
fuck
look
is
like
going
men,
on?
though.
I remember when
That's the difference. We
but
still
you think,
look like men.
No, you still
But
look like men.
let's
but
take it back.
You're advertising. Like, why do I have
Let's
to
take
see
it
your
back. Let's look at basketball,
boxes?
right? We watched the basketball shorts from in the 70s with they was like panties, basically.
Yeah.
And then they went
Way
and they
above
was
the knee.
then they was mad big with like Shaquille O'Neal. They was below the knee. And now they getting smaller again. So is it just going back to like in the 70s? I could tell them shorts was little that they was wearing. So is it just like recycling? Now it's going back because in the 70s all clothes was tight on men.
Right.
That's true. Cause
So is it just
they
going
had
back?
the
with
bulge and the cowboy
with
boots.
the what the hell they call them, Prince
They
dudes?
wore them flower shirts with the big butterfly collars.
Yeah,
that
what
was
they
the
call the
70s,
Prince dudes.
Right,
man.
okay. And now they say what
the fuck is the name of this shit? That one, Josh. Whatever. you said.
Androgynous?
Androgynous. I mean, it's just an up to date.
Put that picture back up of ASAP.
Which one?
ASAP.
Oh, okay, hold on.
To me, he was one of the ones because, like, I know he started doing like fashion magazines, and he's over in Europe, and that's kind of like how they dress. I don't know about the dress and all of that, but as far as him wearing a skirt or anything like that, but I've seen him in other fashion magazines where he actually looked really nice. Like he had on one time he had on this white suit. And it was a little bit fitted. It looked nice.
The fitted, I'm fine with the fitted.
Yeah, my son.
But if I came to pick you up on a date looking like this, you going out with me?
No, but here's the thing.
No, I don't
You do
condone
not
that.
see these things often in your community. I've never walked the streets and this was prevalent. I never seen
At
like
one
five
point,
dudes.
Not on
one-
a straight
yeah.
man. Not on a straight
Well,
man.
then-
I see it on homosexuals and gay and transgender. Yes, I do.
So if they're part of that LBGT community, and this is
Well, that's their thing.
their fashion that I'd have no. But I want to stress that
Go ahead, David. I'm sorry.
that these few pictures that you might see does not represent hip hop as a whole.
So what does it represent, David?
These artists as individuals.
I agree with that. As individuals, I don't think it's an enormous amount of people or in the industry or whatever who's dressing like that.
Chill.
But I do want to say this. I do see a lot of people on social media, and I know Tay and I have had the conversation about a lot of men out here are blaming single mothers that these young guys is dressing like this.
Listen,
That's
if you're allowing your
nonsense.
son to dress like this, you are to blame.
Listen,
I mean, let's
last
be real
time I
about it.
checked,
Lauren, you're not gonna allow
children.
I've seen pictures of you and your boys.
It's
You're
not
not
happening.
allowing them to wear that.
No,
But
I'm not.
but
There has been questionable. Like if I'll be like, Diamond, them jeans too. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? You be like, Ma, you don't understand the style, right? You understand the style. I'm like, boy, you ain't skinny. Like
Yeah.
you 220 pounds, 6'4". Like, leave the skinny jeans for the skinny.
And I gotta admit, like, I look at some of the baggy shit we used to wear. Like, yo, my pants used to be so baggy.
That's terrible.
Like, they would be under my sneaker, and I would get holes.
Holes, it rips in the
like I would have to
Listen,
get something
for
to
all
fold
you
them up
grown
and
men
hold,
out
yeah,
there
like,
in your 40s, if you still walking around in them baggy jeans, please stop. That
You know what?
is
I still got a lot
terrible.
in my house, but now I'm starting to grow into
I
them.
saw a
now.
picture of Puffy and Mace the other day. They had on, and they had on white Uptowns. I swear to God, you seen about this much of the sneaker.
Right.
Because the pants were so baggy, you saw the toe box on the sneaker. That was
but
all
let me-
you saw.
What about the suit that Jay-Z had on at what party?
The blue
was that?
joint?
Yeah,
That
the
shit
blue
was
joint.
hard.
Y'all like
But
that?
but
Yeah, she
you
was
know
hard.
what? Going back to
It could have
Mace
been tailored better for
and,
me.
and Jay-Z rocking the sneakers. Just imagine if during that time they were dressing like these guys.
Wait, what? What was the question?
Imagine if when Mace and Jay and were coming out when they was at their peak. Like we really wear Coogee because Big told us
Right.
Facts.
Yeah.
to wear
Yeah.
Coogee.
For real. We would have never
And
wore that.
Versace wear.
Right.
Moschino
Right.
on my
Moschino-
missus.
That's why
Chill.
he's freaking number
Yo,
one.
Yo,
That's
listen,
why he's
listen.
number one, because he sets trends.
Now
Yeah,
let
he
me ask
definitely
you a
set
question.
trends.
Can I ask everybody a question? If Big came out with a blouse and a purse,
I wouldn't be jacking that.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Exactly.
And
It's just
but-
certain
But
shit I'm
he
not. I don't give a
wouldn't,
damn who
'cause
wearing
he's
it.
from
Exactly.
New
Yeah,
York.
don't not that.
New York.
That's right. Because
so
he's
that's my
Biggie, he
point. These
wouldn't do
guys,
it.
like when we talk about them, their impact is simply maybe to a few fans, but I, like as a man, I could listen to their music but not take their fashion. Like who's the guy who you said was wearing the dress?
Oh,
At the Oscars?
yeah, at the Oscars.
No,
but
the
he's
rapper
gay,
from the
no?
South with the
But what does that have to do with that?
What?
nothing.
I mean, he's in the LG. You
So
know
that means he gotta
LBGT.
wear-
No, he get a
He
pass.
gets a pass. to
Yeah,
wear
he gets the
dress?
full blown pass. Or
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
No,
Go,
is he a
go right
woman?
in.
He's still a man.
No, but see
yeah,
now
but
It's
he's
his
part of
sexual
that.
preference.
No, he's part of that. So anything
You're
goes
saying
with
it's
that.
understandable.
Listen, he
Yeah.
can wear purple feathers. If
In other words,
anything
because
goes with that.
for a long time, homosexuality is not accepted in that.
Mm-hmm.
and here's
Right,
the
but
thing. Here's
I
the
don't
thing.
think that it dictates what you wear.
But you can, like, here's the thing. We get so caught up in looking at clothing items and think that they're just specific to, like, I don't care. If you're a man and you want to wear a bra, I don't care, knock yourself out. There was a time that women couldn't wear pants. It was simply
True.
specific to
True.
That's
men.
true.
Men wore pants. Now,
Still to this day, I think I don't know if it's Christian.
Seventh Day Adventist.
So
One
I
of
think
them-
it's 7 Day
yeah,
Adventist.
they don't
the
wear
women
pants.
don't.
The
But
women
here's
can't
the
wear
thing.
pants.
So now, if somebody see you wearing jeans, what they gonna say? Ew, Tay, what you a man? Like, nah. Like, if that brother,
But so then to bring up that topic, because a lot of men are saying, like, this is part of a agenda to, whatever, the emasculation of the black man. And the thing I don't understand about that statement, like, that's what everybody was going in on, that guy who I can't even think of his name. I'm the one who told Vic his name, and now I can't think of his name, who wore the dress for the Oscars.
Yeah, I'm not gonna remember that.
There are women out there who are lesbians who dress like men. You got what's the rapper? Lil
Young Ma.
Young Ma. I don't look at her and say, "Oh, she's a threat to my feminism." No.
Mhm.
So why, if you're a masculine man, you dress like a man, why would you look at what another man is wearing? If he wants to dress like a female, wear a dress and carry a purse, how does that affect you?
Listen, knock yourself out. I'm just saying, it's weird. That's what you can.
I mean, no,
Y'all
it
can
takes
wear
you back when
whatever
you look
y'all
at it. You
want.
like, oh, okay.
Vic don't care. Knock yourself out.
Knock
That's
yourself
you.
out.
To me, it's just weird. It's weird to carry a purse and like it's just weird.
Yeah,
it's
Jaden
questionable.
too.
Like you
Erica-
got dudes now
Erica
painting their
said Will
nails.
Smith-
Yeah.
Do I get manicures?
Young Thug
yeah.
do that. Young Thug do
And
that.
A1 Bentley.
Yeah, A1, yeah, from Love and Hip Hop. Do
Yeah.
I get manicures? Yeah, but they don't paint my nails, they buff. That's it. Pause. They buff my nails. I don't get no clear nail polish. I don't want no chipping on. I don't do none of that. It's just certain shit I'm not doing.
Some things are just different though. Like when we label it as weird, it has a negative connotation with it. It's just different. Like when you come from a certain community, and that's been kind of like the outcast. Like at one point in time, it was like being part of that. You know, the LBGT community was shunned upon. Like it was like a mental disease. Like they was like, oh nah, and you wasn't accepted by Christ. So they had to go through a lot of struggles. So it's just different and I'm happy for them that they're in a place in an environment where they can go to and be accepted and be who they are. For me, it's simply just, hey, you want to.
Yeah, but we're talking about straight men that's dressing like that.
But that's what people saying. Are they straight? Though?
But and if you straight and you dress like that, it's
Young
simply
Thug has a girlfriend. Yeah.
It's simply about preference. He could be bisexual.
These guys are gonna do whatever the women allow them to do. Once women stop dating guys that look like that, they'll stop. Long as they still getting
if
ass,
that's what they really want,
they're gonna keep doing like that.
Really
as long as
be
there's a
women,
section of women that keeps giving them ass, they're not gonna stop.
They be
and that's
gay
it.
and they be with a woman as a beard. Like that's not what they really want.
I need someone gotta go real quick because this shit starting to blow me.
What happened? I know I heard Vic drop that Biggie song. Nobody calling in. Y'all don't want this free
t-shirt.
Y'all
better call in and get this free t-shirt. I dropped that Biggie song.
How much do you really know? Y'all don't know nothing about Biggie.
3 questions and you get a free t-shirt.
Easy. Y'all seen us play that game before.
So right now we're gonna get into this one gotta go real quick. This is a good one.
Is it now?
Okay. Who played their role out best? Denzel Washington and Malcolm X, Jennifer Lopez and Selena, Jamie Foxx and Ray, and damn, why am I not remembering baby girl name right now?
Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett.
And Tina Turner. I'm gonna start with you, Tay.
Me?
I went with Lauren the last time. I gotta go this way. Be careful.
Listen.
They said be careful.
God.
That's hard.
Yeah. Jeez.
That's a tough one.
This is hard. Damn. I'm going to have to say.
One gotta go. That's what we doing?
Dang.
That's the go.
That's tough.
Wait, it says who played their role out best.
But one gotta go.
But one gotta go.
That's my game.
Oh, so we're eliminating one.
Yeah, we're eliminating one.
Oh,
who gotta go? Okay. I'm gonna have to say.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. We could go like that format.
Okay, who played their role out best?
Yeah.
So don't do
we
one
can
gotta
stick
go.
with that
Who
format.
did it the
Yeah.
best?
Okay, who did it the
Who
best?
did it the best?
That's a little easier.
I'm
for
fine
me.
with that format.
I'm struggling between Malcolm X and Ray.
I think I gotta agree with you.
Yeah. I'm leaning more towards Ray because, like, I just felt like he did it. I mean, he embodied that role. I'm going with Ray. Ray did it best.
Jamie.
LL Cool Dave, who you got?
No, I'm gonna echo what Tay said. Ray, hands down. Yeah. This isn't even close.
I don't even think Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, she.
I was gonna say that was gonna be an easy one for one gotta go. If it would have been one gotta go, it would have been J-Lo gotta go.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do that because that's just easy.
I'm gonna have to go with Denzel for Malcolm, and the reason for that, and don't get me wrong, Jamie did an excellent job, and Jamie, I think because he's a comedian, like y'all seen him, he could almost do anybody. So that's why I'm gonna go with Denzel, because when I watched that movie,
he
like for a
embodied that
long
shit.
time, you couldn't tell me that was not Malcolm X.
That's true. That's true.
I'm gonna have to go with Jamie, man. Where he's
he can make a dude with a baby.
Yo, he killed like I'm talking the body movement.
He was legendary.
That's true.
He was a whole fiend.
Yeah, like he did Ray.
He like when you saw Jamie, like it was like you felt like, hey, I'm gonna make a dude with a dude, baby. And it's no knock to it because I think Tina Turner, I think Angela Bassett is like she really sold you, or she had the look of Tina, right? And she played it like Selena, Jennifer Lopez did great as Selena. So again, it's no.
See,
knock
I
on
didn't
her.
really know Selena, so
Right,
I
right,
can't
right.
really
Yeah,
go
that's what it
on what
was.
she really, you know what I'm saying, was trying to do.
To me, that's all I really know about Selena is from watching the movie.
Yeah. We got some facts with stats.
We got some facts with stats. I got a couple of things.
Just throw that
y'all.
out.
Facts with stacks. So I want to give y'all an update. If y'all remember back in January, we were talking about the incident with the young girl in McDonald's who the Caucasian man grabbed from behind the counter.
Yes.
He 40-year-old man that grabbed the young black female was sentenced to 60 days in jail. He received credit for the 58 days he's been there, and then he was ordered to stay away from both of the females that he had assaulted. And then he either has to pay $1,000 fine or volunteer for 120 hours in community service. So I just wanted to give y'all that quick update that, you know, it seemed like there was, you know, some punishment there that took place for him. Then we got the whole Jussie Smollett update situation going on with him. The Empire actor was indicted on 16 felony counts. That's a lot.
Yeah,
I'm like, sheesh, by the grand jury up this Friday.
David laughing.
Why you laughing, David?
I just think our judicial system is a hot mess. 16 counts for getting your ass whooped.
He didn't even get his ass whooped.
He didn't get his ass whooped.
Epic fail.
Then why the hell? So what is he being tried for?
For making a false report.
Making a false report. He had all of those detectives. They had detectives that were assigned specifically to his case. So you talking about man hours and overtime money to pay for these.
To hit that man with a fine and send him home.
Hit him with a fine and send him home. I agree. They said they also fired about 50 hospital workers were fired from the hospital that he went to because for looking into his medical records. Wow. They probably was trying to sell some of his information to media and stuff like that.
On that, I think that he does need a punishment because we fight really hard for our rights, and I think he played on all of our emotions as far as being black, saying MAGA did it, homophobic. Like, he has now hurt these communities when
he's hurt the movement.
Yeah, he's the boy that cried wolf. Like, so it's like now everybody's like, is you lying? Are you know?
Yeah, at everybody who makes any type of
But they always look at us like that. This ain't nothing new. Anytime you make an accusation.
But now he made it real.
Yeah,
it's always been real.
No, he really made a false police report.
Right.
Fact.
On something that nobody attacked you. Matter of fact, you hired people to attack you. Come on.
No,
and
I
black
agree with
people
you.
at that. Like,
No,
what was he thinking? Jussie, what was you thinking?
Right, Jussie put on a whole show on a damn
right.
Like he couldn't find no white actors that was willing to get paid and tell him that it was a scene.
I mean,
like,
come on, kid. Bleach and MAGA had
the story from the beginning sounded like it was way too much going on. Who's walking around at 2 o'clock in the morning?
One on Facebook where they imitate. Oh my god! I think I put in a group one time. That shit is hilarious.
They do be going in.
Where they
on
imitated the whole. Like they was reading the script. They was like. Yeah,
I saw that.
The bleach
I
on him
saw that.
now. And it's like, yeah, nigga, this is MAGA town. Like, that shit was hilarious.
I also want to say congratulations to J-Lo. Her and A-Rod got engaged. That was like,
which was like 5 times for her or something.
So what? Stop hating.
I mean, real love.
Listen.
You gotta keep
5
trying.
times.
You gotta keep trying till you get it right. Everybody deserves love. Hello.
I think they're a good match. I think they're a good match.
I mean, when you work
But she was
that
married
much
to
money,
them. Don't
seemed
start.
like a good
Don't
match.
start vagina shaming.
I'm just saying.
Don't start
that's
vagina
5
shaming.
times.
5 times what?
I guess she's a what you call it, a hopeless romantic. Fuck I call it.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with her vagina?
I'm
lost. I don't even know what
mean,
y'all
on the
talking about.
She's talking about she had a lot of.
You remember when Jamie Foxx was like, J-Lo, hey ho. Y'all remember like
I remember that.
Hey ho. Stop playing.
But there's girls that been married one time that had sex with 5 niggas. Like, you cannot just.
But she ain't only
cut
had
it out.
sex with 5 niggas.
I mean, I'm happy for
Shout out to J-Lo, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shout out to J-Lo. She got her rock. You go, girl.
And it's beautiful. Too.
Yes, it
nice.
was.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's
Yeah,
really
they rock
nice.
got paper.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That was a good snack for her.
But she go up and down. She go from puffy to dances to
So she looking for
Because
love
you love
because
who
it's
you
not a you
love.
love who you love.
You always saying
If
that
she
you
was
love who
only
you
with
love.
ballers, then you would be like, oh, she
I
only
mean,
with
she's a
ballers.
baller, so she got a right to be with a baller.
No.
She a
got
baller
right.
now.
But maybe she noticed industry is trash and they all do the same thing, so she was just looking
Well,
for
listen,
a
I
regular
hope it
regular.
works out for them. That's it.
I hope so.
I hope
Congrats
this,
to
I hope
everybody.
this is her last hurrah.
Last but not least, y'all know our man R. Kelly was recently released out of jail again.
No, wait, time out. Don't say
Wait.
our band. Don't say our.
I'm being sarcastic. I'm being sarcastic.
Are we
Kelly
still
does
claiming
not
him?
represent him in her podcast.
We gonna trade him in.
We
We
traded
gonna
him
trade
in.
him in for.
We traded him in for
Warren Buffett.
the comedian,
Who?
the white comedian Michael. What's
Rappaport.
yeah, we traded
He
him.
be going in on social
Yeah,
media.
he's welcome to the barbecue. R.
So
Kelly can't
R.
come
Kelly
around me.
was locked up again on Wednesday for owing about $161,000 in back child support, and he went to jail. That was Wednesday, right? So yesterday, I believe he was released because somebody paid it.
They
not
saying
saying who.
Jay-Z.
Somebody saying Jay. I don't know. I checked out that
Jay-Z
site.
did not pay. Y'all better allegedly not.
Who is
I
coming
checked.
up with this?
I
Not on
checked.
this
There was
show.
a post on Facebook that
Sorry,
it was a somebody, I don't know, it was a post on Facebook. It looked like it was an article, but I tried to look and Google and see if any other site was talking about that or reporting on
tracking
that. I don't see that.
Not on
A
this
couple of
show.
friends of mine was like, they don't see Jay doing that. They had a falling out back in the day.
Listen,
They not
listen.
even peoples.
It would be counterproductive to what Jay is currently doing in the direction that he's going in to
Jay.
bail R. Kelly out.
Maybe he did it for the
didn't
kids.
bail
Nah,
out
Jay would lose
out.
everything.
He would lose- like, no,
it
no,
would
no.
be over.
He didn't bail R. Kelly out. He
No.
paid the child support.
If you're paying the
So
child
if he's
support,
doing the child support, like he could, if it is true, he could always swing it as
Jay love
it
the
wasn't
kids.
to support.
Jay
him.
love the kids.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
it
to
was for the
support
kids.
R. Kelly. It was for.
I don't
the
even
kids
think
to
Jay
have.
would even want to be a part of that. Like
Yeah.
he's worried about prison reform. He's worried about change in the system. R. Kelly is accused of child molestation and back child support, and Jay is going to step in like, bro.
Nah, he not doing that.
When Jay stepped away from him before, when they were doing the album for these accusations, I couldn't. Jay, I would be.
but
Did anybody watch the interview
yeah,
with
that was crazy.
Yo,
That was crazy.
Listen,
It
a
was
couple
too
of
much
times
for me.
I felt bad for laughing, but
I didn't feel bad.
I did. I
He
felt
said,
bad
they
for
said I
laughing.
hog tie somebody. He said I don't know how to hog tie nobody.
that
hard
interview
time.
was crazy. I was like,
I feel,
pray
you
for
know, I don't even feel like, listen, man, I put a post up the other day asking, because you hear throughout conversations that R. Kelly should have got help. He should have went and received help.
I believe that.
But I have never heard of somebody being cured of wanting to sleep with children.
Nah, never.
Ever at my entire time on this planet has ever heard of a story where somebody went and got help and all of a sudden they didn't like kids. So what type of help are we going to give
should
him?
we kill him? What should
I'm just
what do we do? What do we do with
Let the courts
pedophiles and
handle it.
child abusers
But-
and sexual?
I guess my question is, when we talk about getting him help, what are we really saying? Because
Who's
if there's
talking about getting him help?
But at this point, there
There's
is no
no
help. He's
help.
52
He's
years old.
beyond
There
that.
is no help. Like,
There's
it's
no-
embedded in him.
So should he be locked away forever?
He should be locked away for as long as the crime that he committed.
Yeah, but
Allows.
when he gets out, he's still gonna have this problem.
Well, you.
Well, they say he's facing 70 years. He's 52
He ain't getting
now.
out.
So what? I mean,
he
after a
looked
while,
good for 52 though. I
he
can't
did.
even lie.
I can't even lie.
That
I
dude
don't know if he
looked
had
good.
blackout
Whatever
on
he
his
had
hair or
in.
whatever.
No,
he
it
yeah,
look
the
like
Beijing.
Yeah, but
I
he
don't
still
know
looked
what
good
he
for 52.
he looked. I was like, wow, I didn't know he was 52. I was like, he looked.
She was
he
like,
looked-
Robert.
He got 30 years.
She was like, calm down, Robert.
Robert. No, when Gail said Robert,
She was like, Robert, you know I'll get you fucked up, right? You better not touch me. I got money.
Yeah, like y'all. I mean,
God,
he was
okay.
like, y'all playing with my life. I'm
So
like,
is that facts with stacks?
I was, yeah, we done with facts with stacks, but I felt like
That's a fact, though.
let's elaborate a little bit more on this R. Kelly situation. Because now,
I don't want to drag.
no,
this shit.
not dragging out. It's not just that. It's not just about R. Kelly and what he's going through. Because now they done did this special on Michael Jackson. People are
I
saying
ain't
and
gonna talk about
posted.
that shit.
Yeah, that to me is not the same. He's not here.
They are trying to destroy legacies. That is exactly what they're doing. It isn't.
I can't go that far.
If you're talking about Michael Jackson,
Why
a man
pull his
who,
music?
I
who is dead,
pull
feel
his
like
music.
when you reach a certain point in your career, money, whatever, you have to move a certain way.
Agreed.
You gotta
Whether
be
you
smart.
want to or not, the people around you, y'all have to. Whether you are a target at all times, and you need to move,
Especially
a
when you're
certain way.
black.
You cannot go to McDonald's after you get out of jail. It's just certain shit.
Like they could have pictured McDonald's for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Once you're in that life, it's just certain shit you can't do no more, and that comes with it. It comes with it. You can't live a normal life no
See,
more.
my whole problem with Michael is like he needed an intervention too. Like you can't be having kids in your bed. Like you gonna let your kids go sit and watch movies in another.
I
another
didn't
man's bed?
see the special. You saw it?
I saw some of it, but it's like he always was like childlike. But I'm not, as an adult, as a parent, I'm not letting my child.
But it's the same situation with the parents,
Yeah,
like they were
same
saying
thing.
about R.
Same with
Kelly.
the
Like,
parents.
why
It
are these
starts with the
parents? Why are
parents.
you allowing
Money.
that to happen?
Money.
That's just weirdo
Money.
stuff.
I
It's
think-
money.
I think with Michael Jackson, though, like you hit on, Tay, Michael Jackson, to me, seemed like somebody who never wanted to grow up. So, and this is just his isolated incident, I thought Michael Jackson saw himself as a kid. So, to Mike hanging out with these kids, it was just a big sleepover. I'm not sure if it was anything, like for us, it's like, you shouldn't do that. But just imagine if you're 50, but in your mind, you're still 8. You're going to want to hang with people who are 8 years
I
old.
think we all know some people like that, though.
Right.
Yeah, but
so,
It's not appropriate.
No,
right.
it's
still
not.
wrong.
By no means.
But
It's
but it's something that I can understand and grasp, get a better grasp on. Where it's like, dag, Mike, you didn't grow mentally. You still wanted to be a kid. You never wanted to escape being a kid. You
He
never
didn't
wanted to
because
grow.
he always said he felt like he was robbed of his childhood.
Right. So now, if you feel like you robbed of your childhood, guess what? When you come to my house, it's gonna be Nintendos. It's gonna be GameCube. We're gonna have Capri juices. We eating like it's all kid stuff.
Right.
If I want to be a kid, I'm gonna have amusement
I
parks.
don't want to grow up.
Yeah, he never wanted to grow. So his crime essentially was physically being an adult
So
with a
what do we
child's
do?
mindset.
So is it the right thing to do to pull these artists' music?
No.
Is that the
No.
right thing? So
Because-
yeah, so no for Michael, but yes for R.
No,
Kelly.
I don't
I'm
think
a
you
little.
should pull- I don't think you should
there,
pull
There was
either.
a post the other day asking, do you still listen to R. Kelly's music?
I don't agree with that.
I'm still going to listen to R. Kelly's music.
I'm on the fence with it.
No, I'm
I
not.
can't be on the fence.
I,
with it.
at
The
first, I
reason-
was like, no R.
Like,
Kelly.
are you-
Listen,
do-
At first, I was like,
this is
no
why.
R. Kelly. But then when the Michael situation came up, I'm like, so this
This
is
is the
I can't
difference.
stop
This is
listening to Michael
different.
Jackson.
The difference between
What
R.
if it
Kelly-
was no doubt? What if there was no? You all right over here, babe?
You okay?
I'm
Because you
processing
got to
what
separate. Listen,
But
listen,
what do you
listen,
mean?
listen,
Let's
listen.
say you found out that,
You
that
have
Mike was
to.
definitely 100. He was definitely molesting children.
Then we gotta cut the music.
Then the man, I don't like him as a man.
What are you
But
saying?
that's like saying,
I-
you got people at work that do their job to the fullest. You might not like them. You might not want to deal with them, but they're a great fucking worker.
Here's where you're wrong.
No,
Okay.
it's your opinion.
He would not have had opportunity or comfort to do this if he wasn't who he was. This is why
David
we
ain't
should
fucking
stop
with me right now.
listening to
I
R.
don't
Kelly.
like
I don't know.
Drake.
First of
I
all,
want to listen to R. Kelly.
first of all, it's not proven that Michael actually did this.
Mike in the mic.
That Michael actually did this. So that's why I'm not stopping listening to his music. But R. Kelly used his influence. He used that he's a musician.
Musician.
He used that he was an idol to these girls and his influence to do this to these young
But
girls.
does that make
So-
me want to stop listening to the
Yes,
remix?
because the
Hold on, to
music
the
that
remix
he
to
created
Ignition?
gave
Yo,
opportunity for him to
Y'all know
abuse,
what that-
violate,
what
and
this is?
Can I
disrespect
jump in?
young girls.
I think you actually have to draw a line in the sand and pick a side. There isn't one Jewish person. If Hitler made an album with Jay-Z, how many Jewish people you think would be like, no, Hitler was a bad man, but the music is fire. I gotta hear
The music is fire.
I gotta hear that fire that he's spitting. Like, no, you're gonna draw a line and say, look at the character of the man and say, I don't want no parts of that.
When
But
I
is
hear
his music bad?
If
no,
it-
but
yeah,
now
well,
when I hear
to
R.
me it
Kelly
is.
music, especially some of the older stuff, all I could think about is like what he's saying.
But,
He's
but,
disgusting.
but does that stop you
Ain't
from
nothing
listening to a
wrong with
song like
Bumble
I
Ground.
Wish?
Yes, I can. Listen.
It's hard, but when I hear
Like
it,
he's singing about his dead homie.
but
Like,
now, all
At
I
the
can
time,
think
how
about
many
is
people related to
14-year-old
that?
girls that he sexually abused and pissed on.
I get
When
it.
I hear his songs,
I
You
don't
remind me
think
of
about
my
that.
Jeep. That was.
I don't think about that when I hear that song. I know what I'm thinking about.
What are you thinking about?
My Jeep.
Out of here.
so full of shit.
You are.
No, but I'm not thinking about little girls don't listen to any R. Kelly.
I know
I'm
you're
not-
not.
I'm just
You're
not
not
that
listening.
deep.
Not
I
you.
don't,
But
no, not
R.
like that.
Kelly
But I don't
wrote
think,
that
but
about a young girl.
I just don't dig that deep into it. It's music.
He wrote
It's good.
that about.
I like it.
AJ nothing
How
but
many
number.
racist motherfuckers that we still listen to this shit and wear their clothing and
Who?
shit like that? Like, I mean,
You
Yeah,
still you
talk to
real.
him.
Gucci's canceled. You still wear Gucci? You wear Gucci?
Timberland.
I couldn't afford it
Tommy.
anyway.
I don't wear Tommy.
You got them Timbs on though.
These Timbs are fake. Now. Had to get the fake joint. They were like $30. Got them on 125. Next.
I'm just saying, like, if we're gonna stop doing stuff, we gotta stop doing. It's a whole lot of shit we need to stop doing besides stop listening to R.
Right,
Kelly.
but it starts somewhere.
So why we gotta start with R. Kelly music?
Because he's here now.
Because he is what's in front of us right now. It doesn't have to be either or. We have
Look,
to start
Vic is
this
not
movement.
stopping
I'm just
listening
saying,
to that
how many
song with
places do we
Biggie and
spend-
R. Kelly.
Yeah, I was just, on the way coming down Eastern Parkway, I was listening
That
to
you-
fucking you tonight. I
You
swear to
may
God.
be
Yo, I heard that the
used to
other
me
day,
spinning
and I
it.
was jamming. I was
I'm
like,
disappointed.
is
You
that
let me
all
down.
right?
You let me down.
I let you down because I like R. Kelly. I
No,
like
because you
him.
will continue. Like,
As a musician, listen, like, there are places we spend our money where we shouldn't be, and we continue to spend our money there. Like, it's big as shit.
We gotta
going
make a
on and stop
change.
listening
We
to
gotta
R.
make a
Kelly.
change.
starts with us.
I need
though.
another drink. This is just
It-
upsetting my soul.
It starts
Some of that Amstel.
with us, and we have to be mindful and consistent and present with our
But why do we
actions.
have to
Listen.
start with R. Kelly music? There are
Because
bigger
he's here
fish.
now. This is what's wrong with
But there
us.
are
We
bigger
can't-
fish.
It's hard,
Let me ask you a
sister.
question.
I
So,
understand.
It's not
like,
easy.
on your
it's
list, when do
not
you want to
easy
eventually
because
get to
you know
R.
what?
Kelly?
What they say,
So
even
based
in the
on your checklist,
I want
when
I
do
want
you want
R.
to get
Kelly
to R.
to
Kelly?
go to jail for the crimes that he committed. It has nothing to do with me liking the remix to
Yo,
Ignition.
if I-
I wish.
Listen. The
A
fact.
woman's worth, like when that nigga was like,
A woman's worth is Maxwell.
What? Y'all was loving that shit.
A woman's worth is Maxwell.
Nigga, please. What?
Listen, but
No,
the
he
point
got
is
one
this.
You better be careful.
The point is, he thinks he's untouchable because after these
A lot of them
allegations
think they
came
untouchable.
out,
a
he's
lot of
going to
artists
the
think
club.
they untouchable.
He's
Even
going-
my beloved Chris Brown.
Yes,
They
but-
get so big that they think that they are
because
beyond.
we still support them. That's why.
Y'all
Because
not-
there's
y'all
no
not
way
gonna listen
these
to Be Careful
allegations
with
came
Sparkle no
out.
more?
No,
and then
no,
There's
I
no way
know.
these allegations come out and he can go to a club and still have people saying,
Yeah.
"Oh,
But this is what I'm saying.
so then
like,
they think that he
you
thinks
got
he's being
grown
supported.
women
Yeah,
who will still go to his concert knowing what
Right.
happened.
it's wrong."
Why am I gonna stop
It's
listening
wrong.
to his
Because
music?
you- so
I
you
don't
going
like
with
him
them?
as a person.
Because
I think
it's-
he's horrible, but I think his music is fucking amazing. And let's be real, his shit is amazing.
So if
He's a fucked up individual, but
I could do
musically,
without it.
he is amazing.
So if
It's just
Jeffrey
like liking
Dahmer
a
made an
basketball
album,
player.
would you listen to it? Or Osama bin Laden?
Jeffrey Dahmer, he just killed people.
Right. So you would listen to his album, right? Like fuck it.
If it's some popping shit, yeah. If it's popping, it's
People
popping.
saying on social media, like, you know,
I'm just
black
saying, it's
community
bigger
is
fish to
dogging out
fry.
R. Kelly and,
What's
and
going on, Gerald?
allowing what?
Nah, Gerald
It's
just chimed
bigger
in
fish
on
to fry.
on
Then
YouTube.
stop listening. Like why we don't stop doing a whole lot of other shit? There's bigger fish to fry.
That's
than R.
what's wrong
Kelly's
with us.
music.
We're looking for the next person to stop. It
No,
starts
it's not.
with you.
But see,
It
this is what I'm
starts
saying
with
to you.
you.
It's not about people. Us as black people, there's a whole lot of shit on the list.
Like
Besides
what?
listening
what,
to our,
what should we
like
be
spending our money in certain places where we know damn well they don't want us in. Buying certain clothing where they know damn well where they don't want
How
us to
about
wear
let's
them.
start where
Nordica.
people that look like us, that's supposed to represent us, are hurting people in our community. Let's start there.
We
R.
can
Kelly
start
was
there.
not raping or molesting or abusing white women. He was abusing people that look like us. Your daughter, my daughter.
Because that nigga would have been dead.
Yeah. So
that's a lot of
now,
them niggas'
but
fault.
would you still have listened
Right.
to his
Yeah,
would you still have listened to his music if he raped your daughter?
I mean, duh, no.
So why you
Why
doing
you
it?
can't have
He
that
raped
same
somebody else's
compassion?
daughter.
Hold on. Why you can't have that same compassion, love, and understanding for somebody else's
and
child?
first, let's be real, he was handed a lot of those daughters.
It's
It
still
doesn't
What
matter.
the fuck you mean it
It
don't
doesn't
matter?
matter. He's an
He was
adult
handed
here.
them on a platter by their own parents.
But some of them he wasn't.
Right.
Some of
Agreed.
they said. You know what they
Just-
said? Wait. You know what they said? It came on Friday, but I recorded and watched it last night, and I was the Chicago PD knew to be on a watch out for R. Kelly all of these years, all of these decades at McDonald's, at high schools, at malls. I'm like, this is fucking crazy. Like they knew he was a whole
just think
predator.
that
If it was your
amazing.
daughter,
You
you
can't
wouldn't
deny his
watch it,
music.
right? So why, if it's someone that looks like your daughter, why are you still supporting him?
I support his music. I think he's a fucked up
But
person.
you're just telling me if it was your
His
daughter, you wouldn't
music is
listen to
amazing.
his
Y'all
music.
can't convince me that if y'all found
His
out, hold on,
music
hold on.
is amazing.
If y'all found out tomorrow for a fact Michael Jackson raped them little
I
white
wouldn't
boys,
listen to his music.
y'all are not gonna. It's certain
wouldn't.
songs you just don't turn.
Yo,
you
listen,
can't
listen.
Stop listening.
If-
to.
They
Wait,
said
listen.
last
Be
night.
real. You know
They
Michael
said.
Jackson's whole catalog.
They said. They
If
said.
I got married today
It's
and tomorrow,
impossible.
Step in the Name of Love would not be on my playlist
I'm
at
so
my
mad.
wedding.
That was
I
me
get
and
it.
Diamond's song.
I get it.
I would not be listening
I
to
get
We
it.
Are the World if Michael Jackson
I
was
don't
found
listen to
guilty.
that shit now, but it's
I'm
certain
just
shit that
saying.
you're not gonna stop listening
I wouldn't
to.
be like,
Can I say something?
I wouldn't be
that.
no, I wouldn't be doing
Wait, tell me, do that dance move again? I'm gonna say this: with these artists and the music and everything that's going on in their life, when do we say
Enough is
like
enough.
enough is enough? And nobody is forcing you to listen to their music.
And you're
Like,
still 8.
they put out good music, right? And I understand that their music was good, but their music isn't the only good music. There's countless other tracks and songs and music that we can listen to.
David, who could replace R. Kelly music?
Gerald.
Be real with me. Who?
Listen,
Nobody, but we can do
Who?
without it because we
Yes,
have
we
we
can.
have
No.
to make a sacrifice.
And I'm not saying
We
to
have
you
to make
that
a
I get in the
sacrifice.
Trey
car.
Songz.
No, get the
Maxwell.
fuck out of here.
First of all,
I'm
this
not
is
saying to you
Nah,
that
it's
I get it.
a
No,
Dave Hollister.
listen.
Just hear me
Real
out, hear me
talk.
out, hear me
It's a
out.
huge loss.
Hear
It
me out.
is. It's a huge loss, but I think it's a loss
I
worth
don't
taking.
get in my car and turn on. If it comes on and I like it,
Well,
I'm
that's-
gonna listen to
This
it.
is the problem with us as a community. This is
It's a
why
whole lot of
Prada
problems with
can
us.
do what they do, Gucci can do what they do, Burberry can do what they do because we
R.
don't
Kelly's
want to
just-
make the sacrifice.
I just don't think R. Kelly's on the top.
We don't
of
stick
the
together.
ancestors, Martin Luther King, all that whole movement, they made the sacrifice.
The civil rights
they freaking,
movement.
they walked. They boycotted the bus.
Walked,
period.
marched.
It's wrong. That's it. We stick together. We gotta struggle it out. We gotta make a sacrifice.
And we gotta
But
put-
niggas
Everybody's
was
like,
still,
oh, I want to listen to R. Kelly because
but
it
niggas was
sounds
still
good.
cool with them
Get
dudes that
outta
was
here
coming
with
to the
that.
high schools picking the girls up. Niggas was still hanging with them.
I believe that was a
But
after
niggas was
effect of
still
R.
hanging-
Kelly
but-
saying age ain't nothing
But
but
dudes
numbers. That
was
was
still
that same
hanging
era.
with
He-
dumb dudes. Dudes was still hanging with these
Yo,
dudes.
listen.
No, hold on. Nobody was beating them dudes up. Niggas was dapping them, hanging.
Yo,
he got
I wasn't
shit.
gonna beat
Like,
up
come
these
on.
big 22, 23-year-old men.
We just got
coming-
bigger problems than stop listening to R. Kelly.
Right,
Like,
but
it ain't gonna
listen,
change the
it doesn't
world,
have
yo.
to be either or. We can lay our problems on the table and attack them all at the same time.
No,
It-
people act like they can't do that.
Like,
Like, you can't
exactly.
pay
It's like,
attention to
hold on,
more than
first-
one thing at a time.
No black people gonna wear Timbs, and then when we get all of that accomplished,
You know that ain't gonna
then
happen.
we go. But that's the problem. We got to start policing things in our own. We have to say
Holding
listen,
accountability.
Yeah, like yo, R. Kelly, thank you for what you gave us. But you have been canceled.
Right. I'm just tired of people saying,
Oh, we got to call him.
We gotta call her.
Talk to us.
And then we got to get to David's thoughts.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God. Erica, what's up? Make it quick, boo.
Okay, I just want to say this.
the only reason why a lot of people don't want to listen to R. Kelly now is because they know about him. But imagine how many lawyers, doctors, construction workers, how many of those was like in the young girls? Because it was. Let me tell you something. At my age, when I was 15, I had a cop that liked me at that age.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you're a cop, dude, and I'm only 15 years old. But they didn't care. He didn't care. These guys don't care. I'm going to still bump R. Kelly and Michael Jackson songs. I don't care. I love them. I love the
That's
songs.
what I'm saying. Like
Michael
that shit is a part of my life. Like it's just.
Yeah.
Like I don't like them as an individual.
I think everybody has to make their own
because I
personal
don't stand by
choice.
nothing that he's done. But it's a part of my life.
Everybody's gonna make their
It's
own
a part-
personal
R. Kelly
choice.
music is a
That's what
part
they
of my
said. They
life.
said it's so ingrained. How many of us sung in our graduation songs?
Right.
I believe I could fly.
let
It
that
becomes
go,
so ingrained. I can let it go.
If you riding in my car, I would respect your wish and wouldn't play. I wouldn't violate you,
R. Kelly gotta go.
but I'm gonna play R. Kelly.
It like you said, and I think subconsciously, like, because tell you, most of my music, what I play, I don't listen to the radio. I play everything, whatever
That's
I
me.
pick on Apple Music. So I've never downloaded any R. Kelly
There's
music.
no R. Kelly in my phone.
No R. Kelly in my
But if I
phone.
happen to be
Before
listening to
this, before
107,
surviving R.
But
Kelly.
if I happen to be listening to the Quiet Storm at night and it come on, it's on.
Nah,
I'm not gonna turn it.
I would say 15% of my iPod was R. Kelly.
Really?
I had to delete it all. I'm
When
like,
did you do this?
Kudos for you, Dave.
After surviving R. Kelly?
Yeah. When the stuff came out, I'm like, I can't listen to no.
So
R.
you
Kelly.
didn't believe it before, or like I'm just trying to,
I didn't
because a
have
lot of
enough-
people said to me, "Oh, you
Yeah,
knew
but
back in the
see,
day," but I didn't really
This is
know.
what I'm saying to
I didn't
you.
really know because I didn't watch the video.
But you and all know he fucked Aaliyah, right?
I wasn't really
Yeah,
sure.
I wasn't. Yeah,
I didn't know
Like,
what
you don't
really
have
happened.
Access to the information.
I didn't see the
So
video.
none of us knew he fucked Aaliyah. None of
I
us knew
really
he
did not know that.
Nobody didn't know the
It
truth
was a
behind
rumor
it.
that married to Aaliyah.
back.
Yeah, I never-
No, it wasn't like now when you got social media and everything right there. I heard rumors.
So nobody saw the sex tape. None of us
No,
here at this table
I
saw the sex
never.
tape.
We
I
talked
did see
about
the
this.
sex
already.
tape.
And you still listen to his music
I
after
saw
that
the sex tape, and I'll tell you what I thought. Oh, and I think it was 5 women on the or 6 women on the sex tape. I think the first 5 looked like women. The last one just
The
looked.
one he peed on.
She just
Sparkle's
looked
niece.
young.
Yeah.
What's going
That
on?
was it. That's
But
the
you still
only.
listen to it.
That was the only thing. But I didn't know. Like,
making a
only
lot
thing I
of
could
noise,
tell you
too.
is that she looked young. Somebody sent me the tape, and they was like, "Yo, R. Kelly urinating on this young chick." But I didn't. Again, even in watching,
But you
that,
knew
I'm like,
you watched it and you knew he went to court for it. And you
No, I
just
didn't
felt-
know. I didn't know.
You didn't know?
fuck with my
Nah, I
brother.
knew
Didn't
about the
know.
court
I didn't-
case.
And I
didn't
knew
know.
he got
you see what
acquitted.
my brother said? He said, I don't have to support your personal life to like your music. Did any of y'all stop listening to Chris Brown when he beat Homegirl ass?
Yup.
No.
No.
But that's,
I did.
Oh,
Yeah, I did. I did.
I did.
Yo,
No, and that's the
y'all
consistency.
listening to him now though, right?
No, I don't. But that is
You
the consistency.
completely stopped listening
I
to Chris
don't
Brown.
listen to Chris Brown, and he makes good music. I was driving in the car, and he played a song that my daughter likes. Oh yeah, he gotta go. He gotta go. He can't, and that's the thing. Like
That's
you
how
have
I
to.
feel about it.
You
Like,
have to
you
be
don't respect
consistent with your
women,
actions.
so why am I supporting
beat
you?
the
We
brakes
like
off
a
her.
lot of people that don't
I'm
respect women and shit.
Yeah, and if I know
I got
about
my
it,
own
I'm not
views
gonna
on that.
respect you.
I listen. I've seen.
She loves our.
It's not
Chris
just
Brown.
about loving Chris
You got
Brown
Chris
because
Brown in your phone?
yes,
Yes,
I have
of
Chris
course she
Brown in my
does.
phone.
See what I'm
And
saying?
here's what I'm gonna say about domestic violence on that. There's domestic violence where there's like Ike Turner who just you have issues and you on coke or whatever your issues are, and you just come home and beat the brakes off of your woman for no reason at all. And then you have the type of dudes who like, cause I have 2 sons. One of my sons, I'm not gonna call either one of them out. If you hit him, if a female hit him or whatever, he gonna walk away. The other one is gonna hit her back.
Yeah, I remember you talking.
So that's my view on Chris Brown. It's not teach your daughters that it's not okay.
agree.
My brothers told me don't ever put your hands on a dude, and if you do, be prepared to feel what's coming back from that.
But do
they
we
still
know
gonna.
that's the case that happened?
Yes, I do feel like that's the
Yeah,
case,
she
and it
told
came.
that nigga to suck your mother.
And now
What they got to do? She did not hit
she
him.
spit on
You're
him.
bugging.
She spit on him.
Yo,
She
that
spit
chick
in
is
his
from
face.
the island, yo. Like,
She spit in his
wild's out on
face.
that
You're
nigga, man.
assuming.
Spit in my
No,
brother's
I-
face. Spit in my brother's
You're
face and see what's gonna
I'm
happen.
generalizing.
You are.
My
She's from the
generalizing about
island,
island
so
women
that
is
be-
mostly right. They
Spit
are
in my
rage.
brother's face and see what's gonna
I'm
happen.
from the island. I feel some kind of way about
I'm
that.
from
And-
that. Exactly.
Ha!
Point proven. That
And
mouth mouth is a weapon.
And with that said, we're going to get into David's thoughts.
Let's go, David.
Oh, man. Just my thoughts, man. How's everybody doing? Whew. Today was kind of tense, man. We went through a lot of good things. Wanted to talk about this month being Women's Month, right? I saw something online that said this month was Women's Month. So I definitely wanted to take the time out to recognize all women everywhere, all race, ethnic backgrounds. I want to celebrate women. But I want to point out that celebrating women shouldn't just be limited to a month. Like it's 365 days, 24/7. You know, we came into this environment to earth through a woman. Women go through so much. They say behind every good man, there's a good woman, and I believe that. I believe that women balance men out. Women know how to be strong when men are weak, and they can definitely lead and take charge on a lot of situations. So I definitely wanted to give a shout out to all women, wanted to give a shout out to Lauren, wanted to give a shout out to Tay, and just every woman out there. Just continue to be strong. Just know if nobody love you, I love you, and I appreciate everything you do. And again, this is 24/7, 365. So thank you. And as I always say, man, leaders will always find a way to lead, but if you are unable to lead, make sure you find the right person to follow. And I'm out.
Positive vibes only. Positive vibes. All right, but we gotta wrap it up soon. Y'all want to play the Biggie game real quick?
The Biggie game?
Somebody? Anybody want to play? Dave, you want to play real quick?
Yeah, tag me in. I'm in.
All right. Well, we gonna play. You got to finish this song.
Don't see my guns, get it? Now tell your friends, Papa hit it, then split it in two. As I flow with the Junior Mafia, I don't know what the hell's stopping ya. I'm clocking ya, Versace shade watching ya. Once again, I'm in game again. Once I talk about how I dress is this and diamond necklaces, stretch Lexuses.
The sex is just immaculate. From the back, I get deeper and deeper. Call next that your man can't take. Wait. Hold on, I was flowing.
I got one more.
Let me.
You ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Remember them niggas on the hill up in Brownsville that you rolled dice with, got nice with? Yeah, my nigga Fame up in Prospect. Nah, them my niggas, love wouldn't disrespect.
I didn't say them. They told me from some niggas that you knew what back then when you was clocking my... Oh, when you was clocking but I heard you growing up like Nitro when they want to stick the knife through your windpipe slow. So thank Fame for warning me, cause I'm warning you. I got the Mac, nigga. Tell me what you want to do. Damn. Why they okay. I gotta get back into it, man.
God.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got these announcements real quick. Dating game, y'all.
Oh, dating game.
Dating game. Bang, bang, bang. Thank you for everybody who sent us the information, for answering the questions. We really appreciate that. We do have the 2 contestants. I did reach out to them. They did say that they are definitely still interested. So
yeah. So
clap that up.
Actually, we're gonna give them a call this week, right?
Yeah. So we will be reaching out to y'all this week to set the date.
When they going on the date?
Well, we're
gonna see what their schedule is like
okay.
and when they can go on a date, and hopefully they can come up for the first show in April.
Yeah. So after they go on the date, we definitely want them to come on the show and talk about it. I think it'd be really exciting. So thank you for everybody. And still, we got the information. So if this don't work out, we definitely can get some more people.
We got some more shows and some more guards.
Right.
Next announcement.
Bowling meet and greet will be held in April, more likely.
April?
I mean, why did I say April? May. It will be held in May, and location will be Manhattan. So either be Bowmore or Lucky Strikes. It just depends on how many people come.
You gonna do that by invite? How are we doing?
It's gonna be by invite. Everybody will have to put a small deposit so we can assure that you're coming. So stay tuned for the updates for that.
I will not stick us with that, Bill.
Yeah, facts.
It will be a small deposit, like $15.
And let me say this. I'm sorry, Tay.
Go ahead.
We definitely gonna have a raffle there. We trying to have some vendors come. So you come, show up, buy some tickets. You could possibly win a shirt, a hat, maybe a jacket. We just, we
Some
still
money, a 50-50 raffle.
yeah,
50-50
50
raffle.
raffle. So we definitely trying to make that work. So
Even if you don't bowl, come out, socialize,
Come
have
out
a
and
drink.
fuck with us. Period. Like,
Yeah.
We
fuck
like
with
that.
us.
We
Like,
like that.
we good people. Man.
Yes, Erica, you
Yes,
can come.
Erica, you better come.
and bring
Yes,
some
we wanna
friends.
see you guys
Erica,
all.
come and bring 4 friends. You already know.
Brother,
Tell a
yeah,
friend
Terry,
to
it's
tell
gonna
a
be on
friend.
Saturday.
It will
More-
be
yeah,
on a
more than likely
Saturday,
on a
yes.
Saturday.
Erica says she has a scooter now. Okay.
And real quick, if you guys, if any real bowlers out there,
Oh boy.
Yeah, David is coming with the fucking
Well, David's gonna
magic
be on
glove.
my team because
Yeah,
He
I
coming with the
lose.
bowling
I was
shirt that
so-
say Bernstein.
Hey,
right
Bernstein.
there.
Yeah,
He got
It's-
bowling
it's
shoes
real.
and a
Yeah,
special
yeah.
bowling
Like-
Ball with a
Shiny
bag and
everything.
everything.
I
And when
really
he
bowl.
opened the bag, the shit glow like it's real.
So yeah, show up, pull up, show love, man.
Yeah, so we got some merchandise coming soon. Like I said, as usual, man. Give us, man. It's probably be some dad hats, son, because it's getting hot. Like it's gonna be in the 60s this week. So
Definitely
Yeah,
rocking
already.
gonna
those.
get
Spring
these
is coming.
dad hats out, and
Me, you, and her.
for me, that's about it. And the advertisements, D.
Yeah, definitely. Just a reminder, man, for everybody on social media, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Facebook, wherever you're following us at, please, reach out to us if you got a product that you want to promote on this show. You can email us at himmeyouher@gmail.com. But you can reach out to us via
DM, Instagram.
on Instagram. But
Inbox,
listen,
Facebook,
let us know.
whatever. We reasonable prices too, y'all. So we understand that everybody is small business, may not necessarily have so much money to put down for advertising, but
Right, and it doesn't matter if you do food, if you got your own food business, if you
Clothing line, black.
barbershop.
Come on, we rooting for everybody black.
Yes, if you got a barbershop, I don't care if you sell peanuts on the corner. I don't care if you sell hot dogs out the church. If you got platters that you're giving up every other Sunday or every other
Wait a
Friday,
minute, hold on.
let us know.
I'm sorry. Somebody said they'll offer their bracelets at the bowling thing. So
all right.
y'all gonna
Right,
win
so that's
some, y'all
what we
can
do.
raffle for some bracelets.
We
See?
can raffle off
Okay.
some bracelets.
Nikki Andy says she'll offer her bracelets.
Thank you, Nikki.
Nikki.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Nikki.
Nick.
See, man, come together, man. Black
Yeah.
love. Like,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
get it right.
We gotta
before we get
support
it
each other.
Right.
And our next show is when?
March 24th. You're not coming, right?
Nah, I won't be here. Let me just give a shout out to my son. He's in
Yes.
boot camp. He's gonna graduate from the Navy, so I won't be here that weekend. And a couple of birthday shout outs. I just want to give a shout out to my cousin Rich, my homegirl Mimi. Today is both of their birthdays.
Happy
So
birthday.
shout out to
Yeah,
them.
happy
Pisces.
Any shouts, D?
Nah, just same old
kids.
shout out to my wife, my family, my kids, my bowling team. Let me shout out to my bowling team on Tuesday.
Why? Because the bowling.
Nah,
meet and
because
greet is coming up?
they
You bringing them
know,
through? They coming through?
They coming through.
They are coming through.
I'm gonna bring them.
shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them. So
They
shout
can't all
them
be
out.
on your team though.
Exactly,
You gotta break it
exactly.
up. Y'all
Well, David's
professionals.
gonna be on my team, so they could all.
Give me your highest score. I'm gonna be on that person team.
Oh, okay. That's Dave Shirk. So.
Say shouts.
Shout out to my daughter. I love her. Hello, Jada.
Yeah, we know that's many you.
Twins for
All
real,
right,
right?
well, for me, shout out to my kids at home if they're watching. They should be asleep by now. Got school tomorrow. Shout out to my wife the other day for holding me down. I had a situation. I got hit with vertigo. I don't know if too many people are familiar with it the other day, and my whole world was in front of me. Like, I really didn't know what was going on. I never heard of it before. I watched the whole room spin, and like it was crazy. And my wife, she held it down and got me to the hospital. And I
Shout
really,
out to
really
her because
appreciate
we
it.
need you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really appreciate
definitely.
it.
Vic
And
keeps
shout
us grounded.
out to my man Reg, who when I called him at the hospital I was at, I asked him because he works there. I won't shout it out, and I wanted to see if he was at work. So he was like, "Well, you got something in the hospital?" He's like, "I'm on my way." Nothing but Reg is the type of friend, like he is a friend,
need
and
that
I
kind of
use
friend.
that word like he is a friend. At any given time, you can be anywhere, and if Reg can get there, Reg is gonna get there.
That's what's up.
These are the type of people you need in your life. And he brought me some beef patties. He came, sat with us, and you know, after they let me out, he made sure we got home. So I appreciate him for that. So next show is March 24th.
We'll see you there.
It was a blessing. As usual, we had fun. Thank you guys for
happy to be
tuning
back with
in.
you guys.
Make sure y'all share this video. Shout out to Brooklyn Podcasting Studio.
You already know.
Shout out to Josh. And we out.
Should have ended with a Biggie song. Hey.
Yo.
Oh my God.
Tired of them other podcasts. Dancing all in the videos. Not being up all game. Not talking about what you want to talk about. Listen to him, me, you and her. You and her, she get with me and him. And we can kick it every weekend. And him and her, she leave me and you. And we can Netflix and chill like we do. It's just him, me, you and her. Yeah. It's just him, me, you and her. Yeah. It's just him, me, you and her. Yeah, yeah. It's just him, me, you and her. This for the guys behind bars who feel they lost they thunder. That ain't seen the outside since a beeping them. I got cash, but don't flash, so baby, place your order. She want Beyonce lemonade and flip Michigan water. You love your chick and it's sad, cause she can't stand you. Call your chick Troy Ash, she bustin' on camera. Got shooters, nerve niggas that get mean, that leave arms spread like it's 9:15. I used to have dreams of working for MTA, till the street said, Nico, you should go a different way. It's here in 401, but you can get a different K. Your jump shot is cool, your handle is okay, but the rock that we can pass, that talent don't go away. Then the block start bubbling, money started coming in. Even seen the fiend of a fiend ringing up a mother in. Never knew that all that shit would cause some trouble. You and her, she get with me and him, and we can kick it every weekend. And him and her, she leave me and you, and we can Netflix and chill like we do. It's just him, me, you and her. Yeah. It's just him, me, you and her. Yeah. It's just him, me, you and her. Yeah, yeah. It's just him, me, you and her.